Okay. We're good. We're good. We're here. We're here. Everything's great. Hi, everybody. How are you? Sorry for the delay. And also thank you, Banana, for the 34 months. It's basically halfway to the funny number. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. It is basically halfway to the funny number. So thank you for your patience. There's some stuff going on. No, I don't want to talk about it. There is a slight chance I might have to run away suddenly with very little warning. So this is my warning to you that there will be no warning if that happens. I see the words as they happen. You know what I mean, though. So apologies if that happens. I am gonna need to try to also keep it a little bit short, although we did start late, so maybe that'll help buy me some time. Because I have to actually go. I'm going physically into a workplace tomorrow for the first time in 6 weeks, something like that. Something insane. And I need to be kind of functional. And I have had a day TM. I've also had like a week. Not all of the week has been bad. Some of the week has been very good. If you're paying attention to Discord yesterday, you know it was very good. But I am very tired and am running on fumes and need to not just work tomorrow, but also drive to work tomorrow. Also, yes, my hair is fucking phenomenal. Like, it was already cute while it was curly, but like, look at this shit. It's beautiful. The humidity made it do fun curls instead of like a disaster. Yeah, like I was serving looks yesterday. Now you think my hair looks longer because you haven't actually seen it fully straight in a long time so I got a haircut in that I wanted to keep most of the length, but I was like, nobody's touched my hair in almost 3 years, so it's like, cut off the dead bits and put some layers in so it'll like do this, because before it was like all pretty much the same length, because last time she had shaped it, my hair was up here. My hair was at my shoulders the last time she did anything to it. Sassy, thank you for the 71 months. Oh my god, at tier 2 even. It's like, that's like 142 months. So, but yeah, it was here last time she did it. So, before, Sassy and Ashley saw immediately before I got my haircut picture, because I did straighten my hair before going to my stylist, so you could see exactly what she was dealing with. And it is still very long right now, but it was like, right now you see, it's not quite mermaid length right now. It was fully mermaid length. It was covering my boobs. I could lure men to their deaths in the ocean, without revealing any of the naughty bits. And now I would reveal them a little bit. So, but yes. So yeah, it's just been a long time since it's been straight on stream. So there we go. Yes. Anyways, my hair's beautiful and I love it. Haley is a magician. Yes, if you missed the Discord yesterday, he's probably not here because he should be enjoying his new married life, even though really I'm firmly a believer that if you married the right person, there is no change to how everything is. You just have a piece of paper now. But Joe had just got married yesterday and they asked Jeff and I to come down. So that was part of the reason I needed to suddenly like get my hair did, so I could be pretty for that and everything. So yeah, so we went down to I don't know if he said out loud the region he lives. He lives close enough that we could go for a day. I don't want to partially dox him if that has not been public information. What rough city is in, but yeah, we left around lunchtime yesterday and went down and got to be with them while they got married. Joe, in what is truly a fit of like terrible decision making, asked me to actually sign as one of the witnesses on the license. So I was very excited. I maybe cried a little bit because I didn't expect that. It was adorable. They were so cute. Guys, they were so cute together. I got to be there when he saw her in her dress for the first time. Like, they didn't do anything too crazy. They were just like at the apartment, but she was getting ready in the bedroom. And then she was done. And she came out and like, oh my god. It was so adorable. he loves her so much. It's so cute. Oh God, it was great. So anyway, so we did that, and we got to have dinner all together. And I ate too much because it was one of those Brazilian steakhouses where they just bring you meat until you go, please stop bringing me meat. Because best meat I've ever had, that's for sure. Oh my God, it was her dress was gorgeous. It went really well with the mermaid pendant. Oh, it was so good. It was super great and adorable. And I loved every bit of it. And I was very excited about that dress. Got it off Amazon because I was suddenly like, none of the dresses I currently have, they're either, I don't think, like, appropriate for a wedding. Not to imply they're like, ooh, inappropriate, but just like, this is not a thing you should wear to somebody's wedding. It's like, this is just not good for that. And the ones that were good, I don't fit in anymore. So I was like, uh-oh. And so I ordered like 3 different dresses on Amazon, and we try them on last week. And thankfully that one looked very, very cute. And it was the one I was least optimistic about. That's the words I wanted. So it was great. It was a great little time. But it was a long day. Yeah, I mean, there's some of those restaurants pretty much kind of like everywhere. Like there's one in Austin. It's a different one than different name of that one. So it's not a unique concept. I am trying to just get used to my hair being like this right now. Are you keeping track of how many times I said it was a day? I don't like that game. It's like, I also did my nails yesterday. You can't see them super well. This one's, it's more Mooncat. Mercury's Tears. I keep wanting to say Mermaid Tears. It's like, no, it's Mermaid Bait is the one. And I was like, this is something Tears. Mercury's Tears. It's very good. It's, if you have seen Turbo Dark paints, I'm pretty sure they use the same pigment to make this nail polish as we used to make Ice to Never. So, it's a really cool blue that shifts to a purple, and it's dope as hell. I just like that I remember how to do a few special keyboard characters. That, you know what? Also fair. I always forget how to do, I always try to remember how to do the O with the line through it. I don't remember what the official name is for it. It's like, I always try to remember that one. And I really want to remember what TM is. And can I tell you either of them right now? No. No, I can't. Farron, a happy Pride Month to you too. Oh, you know what? Have we? No, we've had a Pride Month stream. I think I've said my little spiel. Where I'm just like, hey, happy Pride Month. And if you have a problem with that, fuck off. I don't want you here. Aggressively, please get the fuck out. Tim is 0153. I will remember that for about 8 seconds. I appreciate you trying to teach me, though. Yes. So yesterday was wedding, and it was wonderful and beautiful. I lost my words. Anyways, we're gonna start the game because we started late, and I'm gonna probably need to end early, and that's planning for ending early, and that's not even the unplanned potential ending early that might happen. So we should just get going, because I would like to finish this stupid dungeon, because I'm 70 hours in. I think a little more than that. And I'm on the 3rd fucking dungeon, palace, whatever isn't fucking... I choked on air again. That's great. I also like how I'm using an unnecessarily large cup, because I went to go make my drink, and I realized we didn't have any of the kind of glass that I needed to have up here for the quantity I was making. And rather than go all the way downstairs, I just went to my rack of special glasses that Sassy made for me a while ago, and I was like, all right, this is the only one of this size that is clean and up here right now. So it's got, I don't know if you can actually see the etching on it. It actually says Low Zelda in the Zelda font, and there's a Triforce on the bottom. COVID brain is real. I was like, let me show you, and I almost just dumped this entire thing. Oh shit, Farron, how recently? If you say anytime in the last 24 hours, I will be the one packing your order tomorrow. That would be funny. Yeah, the Turbo Dork is a company of effectively 3 people, kind of 2.5. It's the couple that owns it, and me. And I'm there part-time. I haven't been there over the last, last 6 weeks because of being sick and whatnot, and they're awesome bosses. And I've been like, hey, like, we know you're technically better. Just keep, like, here's some stuff to work on at home so you can get some hours. But also, like, you don't have to work on it. Like, if you want to get paid for something, please do this, but also you don't need to if you just need to keep resting. They're fucking great. I love them. So yes. Yeah, I work at/with TurboDork. And it's super awesome because they're great. And it's a fun way to use my chemistry background that I didn't expect. And we met because I used their paints on my dice, like, forever ago. And they're like, hey, your dice look great. Like, can we send you some paints? I was like, sure. And then we just started talking. And then they moved to Austin. And then they were like, we need part-time help. And I was like, I could use part-time guaranteed income. So I just started working there. And it's awesome. That's the short... Oh, it's a couple weeks. Okay, now see, now we're on a weird thing. If it was before the end of April, then I packed it. If it was any time in May, I did not, because that's when I was out from COVID stuff. But yeah, pretty much, with the exception of May, like, from the beginning of May through, I guess, today, any order that was packed was done by either Greg or Meredith. But pretty much anything before that, like, that was me. That was me. I packed it. Any hoodles. Now, I need to know what colors you got and if you like them. Because I'm very nosy. I'm excited to go back tomorrow because, like, one of the last things I did before I was out for COVID is we were testing new colors. I made the batches so we could test their shelf stability, and I'm very excited because I got to take home little bottles of them, and I've been using the potential new colors on dice already. Because if they don't stay shelf stable, then it's not a problem for me. I just go, whoa, hey guys, guess what? Guess what I learned? But they're in a couple of dice sets. It's pretty great. Anyway, I keep breathing in the ginger. We're fine. Everything's fine. It's really warm up here, though. I'm gonna kick the AC on a little bit more up here, because it is Texas in an upstairs enclosed room with bright lights on me. I'm gonna do that, and then we're gonna start the game. We're gonna do that. Really good. So, black ice is great. Black ice is awesome. Like, having a good metallic black is so good. I'm gonna take the AC and then we're gonna talk about this, and then I'm gonna talk about my favorite colors. And then anybody else who's used TurboDork stuff, I wanna know what yours are. But for now, hair! Guys, the thermostat said it was 77 up here. The fuck? Anyways, I'm glad I did that. Yes. Solid for non-shifty colors. My favorites are, I gotta look, I can see my whole collection over here. Tin Star is an incredible silver. It's my favorite silver. If you get dice in their silver numbers, it's probably Tin Star. Black Ice is phenomenal. Cartridge Family is my favorite, like, coppery color. Cool Ranch is a dope dark blue. I wish I could use it more. Absinthe is just a beautiful tropically green. And People Eater, because I'm a slut for purple. That's great. Favorite shifts: Ice to Never, Miami Sunset. I love Cold Open. It doesn't work super well in dice, but on non-dice things, it's probably one of my favorite shifts. And Shifting Sands. God, I love that one. That's a very good one. Yeah, Ice to Never. Ice to Never is why I started using TurboDork paints on my dice. Oh, Red Rum also just an incredible red. I love that one. Motherlode's very pretty. Oh, fun fact. Motherlode is very pretty, like, opaly color. But if you... What button do I use? If you do it over a black base coat instead of white, you get this really cool... pearlescent, like green color, like a pastel-y kind of, not like a bright pastel, like a mossy pastel green. I think is the best way I could describe it. if you do Motherload over a black base. I actually use it as a replacement for, there was a color Turbodork used to have. Cowboy, thank you so much for the 71 months. That is so many months. Okay, here's the thing. Is my little doohickey didn't unmute Persona, which means I think it did the thing where it's gonna fuck up when James shows up. So let me see. No, that still says it's fine. So I guess it just didn't. But now it will, and I think things are fine. Yeah, there was a color that Turbodork used to have called Seafood, that I loved, but supply chain things happened and they couldn't make that one anymore. And I was very sad because I fucking loved it. And it was somebody else that used to, so before I started working there, like I started over there because they had some part-time help, and then that person like left to go do other things, and we overlapped a little bit so they could train me on stuff. And I made a comment about how I was sad that Seafood was gone. And that was the person who was like, oh, actually, if you do Motherload over a black base, you get pretty much the same color. So I have a hot tip for you. And so if you want to see kind of what it looks like, if you can Google Turbodork Seafood, spelled exactly like how you would expect it, like seafood, like the nom nom lobster. If you can find pictures of it, that's roughly what Motherload looks like over a black base. I've been getting more experimentally with some of the paints. Like, I am a rule follower, so when the bottle says, hey, do this over a black base coat or do this over a white base coat, I follow the directions. But then after that Seafood thing, I was like, well, maybe I should try some other combinations. This one says white. What if I do it over black? And so this is a big step outside my my comfort zone. So it's a very slow process, but I'm working on it. And it is getting better. Do I have a list here? I know she's usually got, yeah, there's a list right there. Let's just get, because I'm breaking rules. List. I have spent literally weeks in the Kaneshiro Palace, so I've not had to think about what I do outside of the palace. I'm gonna go do the calling card, although it's raining and I feel like I should maybe take advantage of that. My question is, I was like, I feel like I should go buy some supplies to replenish my soda pop and my, what did we say? It was Harry Potter and soda pop. I can't remember like where to go for, like, I remember it's like, oh, if you go here, there's a bunch of stores. It's like, but are they the stores that I need? Where should I warp to go buy that kind of shit? Oh, I don't want to go to Dr. Lady, though, because she creeps me out. But yeah, now that you said that, I did know that. Yeah, I'm gonna not... Maybe she wants to check me out. Gross. I am gonna stop by the clinic, but not for that. Okay, so we're gonna go do that at the very least. We'll go do that, buy some things. And then I gotta decide if I want to... I mean, that's... Yeah, no, I actually didn't come because I saw your message. I want to buy something.
Please head to the exam room.
Oh, God, that seems awful. Do I want to use the rain? The rain's bad. The rain's good for studying. Right? Oh, can I go to the diner while it's raining and I get a boost to stuff? Did I imagine that, or is that true? Herald points. I like that because I would like to get away from Harry Potter.
Okay, which one?
This is an unnecessary pose for this.
People can get medicine whenever they want here in Japan. There aren't many countries like that.
certainly not the U.S. Someone I know from the tabletop sphere is a chronically ill person who is constantly screwed over by the medical system. Was forced to start doing all their meds through a mail order pharmacy because it was a requirement of their insurance, which is becoming a more common thing, which sucks because mail order pharmacies suck ass. Partially for this reason, is her meds got lost in the mail, and between UPS going, we're still looking for it, and the pharmacy being like, until they declare it lost, we can't issue you more. She ran out of one of her very important maintenance medications, ended up in the ER twice over the weekend, so had to pay for like all of that, never mind what it's actually doing to her health, and has spent like over 15 hours on the phone between 40 different phone calls just trying to get someone to give her her meds. I'm like, this should not be a thing. This place is so broken. It's so broken. And I am unfortunately like deeply aware of how broken it is. But then that happens and I'm like, that's barely scratched the surface. What the fuck? Okay. I'm gonna read the things on my screen and then we can start talking about stuff. Because I do have actually a story related to medical things. Not in a gross way. Well, not in the way you would expect. Okay, anyways. I really appreciate her very, full of herself names for her medications. It's just her name. I don't like, oh, this means 4, not IV. Because I was gonna say it was IV, and then I looked at this one and it says 5 over it. Because I was like, I'm not gonna self-administer an IV in the middle of a dungeon. Thank you. Okay, so let's see. 50 HP to all allies, that's pretty good. 100 HP to all allies, that's also very good. And I want safe room stuff. Okay, interesting. Maybe. And I have some of that. Okay. Alright. We're okay. Hey, Joe's here! Okay. Alright. So we're gonna...
That should work.
We'll take 2 of those.
Thanks. You want that one?
We'll take 2 of those.
Here you go.
I need soda pop stuff, though. None of this was soda pop. How?
Take care.
Where do I go get soda pop stuff, Liz? Joe, you're just in time for me to tell the story about the awful conversation I had with a stranger at dinner last night. So I wait for Liz to tell me where to go to get soda pop things. Oh, I sound very distressed. So we're at our fabulous dinner last night, at a restaurant, and I get up and go to the restroom. I come out, and I start washing my hands. And as I'm washing my hands, another woman exits a stall and comes up and starts washing my hands. And she's kind of looking at me a little funny, like, while I'm washing my hands. And finally she's like, oh, do you happen to work in the medical field? It's like, no. She's like, oh, it's just like, you're just like so thorough about how you're washing your hands that I thought maybe you must work in a medical environment. And I'm sitting there going, I feel like I'm washing my hands like a normal human being. So, like, what the fuck is up with this lady? To the point where not only does she think this is an unusual way to wash your hands, but also is so confident that I'm doing it in a special and unusual way to say it out loud. I was disturbed. And then I got back to the table and I was laughing and everyone's like, I was like, I have to tell you all about this strange encounter in the bathroom. And they're all like, we're in Texas, you gotta be way more specific. Oh my god. Yeah, people are just nasty. Best option might be making coffee. But doesn't that use time? That takes time. That uses time. I don't want to use time. Oh, and did you also answer my question about the diner? I'm so positive of vending machine. Oh, I have to find a vending machine then. I'm so sure wherever it was the diner is. That if I go to the diner when it's raining, I get a bonus. And to explain to one of my students why you shouldn't bring an open drink into public restrooms. Oh my god, yeah, no. And even a closed drink, I don't like doing it. I try to like hide it in my clothes to try to protect it. Oh, Cowboy, that's even worse because like, men. I imagine the men's room of a college bar is. I imagine it's god awful. So. Yeah, might not be a lot of people because of today's weather. We're pointing out the weather. So I feel like this is good. Okay, so 6 more hours in this car. Oh god, why do you have 6 hours in the car? If you feel like, sure, you don't have to. But like, damn, that's many. Heading to Chicago for Lego. Oh, the Lego convention is this weekend? Shit, I should tell Jeff if he's not watching the stream. He should be watching the stream. Just saying. That's right, yeah, we talked about that. We talked about that one. The kid said I used poo plume too much in the conversation at lunch, but she asked. Oh my god. It's always packed and dripping in ways I care not to think about. Oh my god. Jess says, hi Jess, I love you. Yeah, we're gonna go in here. We're gonna do this because it's raining. And then tomorrow we'll calling card.
Oh.
It's too late now. I forgot. Does the calling card immediately end my day, or could I have done the calling card and then done this anyways? Like, I've already clicked on this, so, like, we're here, but... Yes, take my order! I feel like I figured out kindness is my thing I need to work on. We should call Joe Mr. Chestnut. There we go. I said it in the mod chat. There were multiple witnesses to this conversation. But and so now I'm gonna put it on stream, so that way there's a video of this. Joe threatened to eat some chocolate yesterday. We were explaining to Jess's friend that Joe is very allergic to chocolate because she didn't understand. She's like, why is it a big deal if he has chocolate? We're like, it's a very big deal. He can't do it. And through a series of events, Joe ended up agreeing that once they were married, that Jess is legally entitled to any chocolate that he comes into possession of. So in theory, we don't have to worry about Joe ingesting allergens anymore. Jess will eat them for him, like a very helpful, tasty garbage disposal. I think this is great. So now everybody knows. It's legally binding. Literally. I had to help sign a piece of paper that made it legally binding, so. Anyways, we're gonna eat steak. Oh god, more steak. I have to offer it to her. She doesn't claim it. Or no, Joe, you can't start adding caveats. That was not part of the conversation before the contract was signed. You can't add, there's no addendums. There's no addendum process. You gotta appeal, and oh, you know what? I am denying your appeal. It's a lot to snack on while you're studying. Dude, if I'm not casually eating a full-ass meal while I'm studying, am I even studying? Cowboy, what is the persona question you should have asked a few months ago? I'm so curious now. Just starting to be the pool noodle sword. Good! Joe and I did get in a pool noodle sword fight. It was very good. While we were waiting for you guys to get back to the apartment, Jeff and I also got into a sword fight, but we played with the rules that if you got a body part got hit, you couldn't use that one anymore. And his reach was longer than mine, so it went bad for me very quickly. It's neither of those. It's not everyone, Cowboy, but it's also not just the main character. And this is why, because I've yelled about this before. This is why I don't trust one of the other NPCs. Is the cat sounds like a meow meow cat to everybody who's not been in this metaverse business. So, like, I could understand it, and then Ryuji could understand, And then An was like, that's a cat making meow meow sounds. And then she went in the metaverse. She's like, I can understand the cat now. There's an NPC we met in a hallway. And he was like, did I hear someone mention something about pancakes? And the only person in that conversation that had been happening in this hallway who mentioned pancakes was Morgana. This way, sorry, was Morgana. So a random dude did also understand her. So that fucker is suspicious as hell. But everybody else sounds like Meow Meow Cat. So there you go. That answered your question. And this is why I don't like Detective Boy. What happened? I need to, hold on, you're all gonna lose audio for a second. It's like, I said it! Anyways. I'm just casually eating a steak while I'm studying.
Hey!
This sentence makes me uncomfortable and I can't fully explain why, but I don't want to think too much about it. Hey! Kindness was the one I needed to go up. It is too early to ask that metric because I am, in the interest of not repeating conversations, I'm specifically saving that one until James gets here. I've split up my potential topics for the evening between things I can talk about without James and things that I know James is gonna ask me about. So,
All right.
Nice.
Fantastic. All those customers coming out and in and out was a little annoying. Okay, I thought it said all the customers were a little annoying, which I guess is also kind of what the cat's saying, but I liked my version better. All right, so everything's at a 3 now, so now we can just like go ham.
Wanna head back?
Well, not ham, go steak. Ha! Anyways, the other fun thing that happened at dinner. The other thing fun thing that happened at dinner.
Ah, you're back.
Please ignore the fact that I just fucked up my words. Oh no. What kind of article? I found my fellow cucumber haters last night. I was so excited. And someone finally was able to describe cucumber, like what it tastes like to the sane people. Supposed to all you weirdos who like it. They're like, because I'm like, it's lightly flavored crunchy water, either bee water or bee flavored, and like that's my thing. They're like, it tastes like green, but slimy. Not that the texture of it is not like the cucumber itself is slimy. Like, it's not a feel, but it tastes slimy. And I'm like, I get you. I get you. There were several of us at that table. I was so jazzed. Oh my god. I was like, that's a good description of fucking cucumber. It was great. Do you like? Here's the thing: is I like pickles. Pickles that have ceased to be cucumber. You give me cucumber water, I'm gonna cut you. Now pickles have been soaked in vinegar to the point where they're no longer lightly flavored. They are flavored now. They're good. They understood the assignment and chose to taste like something. Pickles are great. But also, fuck sweet pickles. Who are you nasty motherfuckers? Don't even get me started on Kool-Aid pickles. We're not even fucking touching that. But the sweet pickles? No. If I bite into a pickle, it needs to fight back, okay? That's the kind of tart and sour I want out of a pickle. I need to feel like it's going, no, fuck you, in this grand battle we are having. If it's not stabbing me in the tongue, it's not vinegary enough. Kool-Aid pickles, like, get the fuck out of here. See, Holy One agrees, sweet pickles are so gross. There are few disappointments that you will see so plainly on my face is when I go and I take a big old bite of a pickle, or worse, bite into something that I know has pickles in it, but I haven't checked what kind of pickles they are, and I bite into it, and then I get the sweet flavor. My face goes on a journey that, like, fucking cross-country road trips don't have anything on it. I just, the disappointment to rage to just pure sadness is just it's a whole ride. It's a whole ride. And it's terrible, and I hate it. Fuck sweet pickles, fuck cucumbers. If my choice was to eat a cucumber or eat a sweet pickle, I would choose the sweet pickle over the cucumber. But also then you're going on my permanent shit list, and I hold grudges for a very long time. Just because you like bratty pickles doesn't mean we have to suffer. Oh my god. Exactly. This is why Cowboy's my favorite. Okay, anyways. Getting back to the fucking game and what Ryuji's talking about. What if he gave you burger covered in mint leaves? No. Dude, that was the other thing from yesterday is we had time to kill before the restaurant opened. So we ended up going to a Trader Joe's because it was right across from where dinner was. I haven't been to a Trader Joe's in years. Just because, like, I didn't even realize there was one in Austin. It's clearly nowhere near where I am. So I haven't been to one in years. And I was like, oh my god. Like, there's so many things I've seen where people are like, get this at Trader Joe's, get this at Trader Joe's. And in the moment I was in a Trader Joe's, I forgot all of them. And while I'm walking around, I saw cucumber watermelon juice. And I made a sound. And there was a person stocking it right there. He's like, oh, do you love this stuff? I was like, quite the opposite as I'm taking a picture. It's like, I had strong feelings about both of these flavors. And the only way it would get worse as if it had mint in it. So no, I will not be purchasing any of this. This is my worst nightmare. But please enjoy the rest of your Tuesday. Thank you. I walked away. Oh, God. Anyways, back to this. Boy M oh, it's Mishima and it's the fucking drunk reporter. I already know. Rampant abuse in the Kamoshida case. Okay, yes, perfect. Mostly about the physical punishment. Great. Yeah, of course it is. That man cannot keep his mouth shut. It is why we're gonna... Could be Makoto. That's a girl! It probably. Yes, probably. We'll get back to the pickle wars in a bit. Because one of the things on my list for when James is here, I feel like that's going to be relevant too. You're the one who suggested it, not Kanji. What the fuck? Oh my god. I hate this. I hate this so much. It's probably fine. Yes, he is doing harm. He is like super doing harm. He knows who we are. And he's actively talking to a reporter. That is a problem.
That article. Do you think the reporter we met at Crossroads could have written it?
Yes! Exactly! I should check the article. How do I do
Just as
that?
I thought.
Oh.
The author is listed as Ichiko Oya.
Yeah.
I see. This article might end up being useful for us.
No! How so?
If the palace ruler sees it and his cognition of the Phantom Thieves changes, hey, we'd be missing out if we didn't use this to our advantage. If we have her paint us in a positive light, public opinion of us will change for the better.
No, stop. Oh my god.
You should go try and get her to write some more articles about the Phantom Thieves.
No! I should not. Oh my god. Fucking soggy walnut. Which is my new favorite insult that I picked up yesterday. It's no longer raining, so I'm not gonna go to the thing. So I will try to make... coffee or curry? Hold on. Because the curry also does shit. Does soda pop, right? Okay, curry. So, coffee's 30 to 1. Oh, and I have a bunch of that. So, coffee's 30 to 1, or the curry is 20 to all. I'm gonna see if I can make curry. Okay, so I guess we're making coffee then. How you're...
You got time right now?
No, I don't have time right now. Sorry.
Next time, then.
Yeah, I'll do this, though.
Hey.
Yes, make some coffee.
Yo.
God, I want coffee. I'm absolutely gonna have... Is Ashley here?
Yes. All right.
Is she still here? I thought she was here earlier. If Ashley is here, I'm just gonna have water tomorrow. If she's not here, I'm definitely getting a giant coffee. Water, Ashley. I'm having water. Just water. Just like a whole bunch of water tomorrow while I'm super tired. Just... Maybe I'll put some ice in it if I feel like making it spicy. I don't want the gentleman rubbing off on me, thank you. Alright. You knew- oh, looks like you're at it again. I started doing it, and that's when you left. You were like, oh, okay, cool, have fun. I'm gonna go get cigarettes. Like, you knew! You knew! Santarko wants me to drink water right now. Doesn't even want me to wait till tomorrow. Everybody should drink water right now. Alright, he's gonna judge my coffee again. Okay, well, he didn't, like, say it was shitty like he usually does. Oh, it's a James.
Let me explain.
Oh, well, I didn't know that about Mocha. Interesting. Is he gonna shit all... Oh, I got 2 notes! It's worth a compliment! Is the not bad the compliment? This is like, not bad. It's worth a compliment. Well, I'm in now. Okay, anyways.
Well then.
Let's get the James.
Great tired vegetables, everyone.
Oh, tired vegetables indeed. How are you, sir?
You know what? I'm not too bad, but you know what? Pathos had a V8.
Oh, God. All right. I don't think that was the button I meant to push, but that's okay.
That's the button that was pushed.
Yeah, it just is what it is now.
It is. You know what, Joe? Congratulations. I know we talked on Discord, but congratulations.
Okay, Joe's already bringing up the pickle wars. All right, we got over. Oh no. I didn't do the calling card because I wanted to use. It was raining, so I used the rain to my advantage. So I went and did the diner so I could get some stats up, and then I went and bought some stuff. So I'm gonna calling card it today.
Perfect. Did you ever think in your life you would say, I used the rain to my advantage today?
I mean, it's gonna sound kind of fake and made up, but I do actually say that pretty regularly, mostly because I can't pour resin while it's raining, so using it to my advantage means, like, cool, I will do all the things that are, quote, not productive in the making an actual product way, and it's like, I can't do that stuff right now, so I might as well do the other things, and do admin things, and clean up and whatever. So I do actually say it.
You know that I think it's a Brooklyn Nine-Nine meme where it's like, name 10 things, and it's, you know...
Yeah, I set the bar too low, yeah. That's on me, yeah.
Yeah, that's me. I set the bar too low because I realized that your resume is a tapestry of so many things, and it touches so many adjacent other things that seem unusual are very normal for you.
Yeah, which is really just kind of like the tagline for my life, is things that are unusual for other people. It's my Tuesday.
It's your Tuesday. This is my Tuesday.
Gosh. All right, so we're gonna start with the pickle wars, I guess, because that fucking came up. All right, so I was yelling about pickles earlier.
Okay.
As one does. And I feel like this is actually a great segue into talking about for people who are like kind of newer-ish to this community. You might not have actually heard us make reference to Low Island before. Forever ago, there were jokes abounded about how at some point somebody was going to win the lottery, we were going to buy a small island, and that's just where this community would exist, is we would all just live on this island. and just be self-governed and self-sufficient, because, like, just fuck everything else in the world. So we were just talking about all these things about Low Island. And it was great. And yesterday, at this fucking Buck Wild dinner where so many things seemed to happen, we were there for a couple of hours. This is why all my stories are related to this. Something got said where Joe and I were like, oh, we should, like, well, Low Island never, like, there's no, like, official, like, religion of Low Island. And I went, what would the 10 Commandments of Low Island be? And I thought that could be a fun thing. I was like, what if we decided on the hard and fast requirements and rules of Low Island? And I've decided one of them, and, like, in no particular order, I'm not going to say this is the top one, but no sweet pickles. Dill, like, vinegary pickles only is definitely on this list.
Okay, that's fair. I was thinking about it, and I was trying to think of, like, correlations between the actual 10 Commandments, and, like, would the first one be, you should have no other DM before me except Matt Mercer? Like, would that be the first one?
No, because that puts a lot of pressure on me. And I don't want that.
Wait, how does that put more pressure on you?
Maybe I misunderstood the thing you said.
No, like, so, like, the first commandment is that you should have no other god before me, and what I'm saying is the first commandment is you should have no other DM before me except Matt Mercer.
Yeah, no.
Like, Matt Mercer.
Yeah, no, I'm sticking with what I said. If Matt Mercer's the only alternate to me being a DM, fuck that. No, I don't want that. I don't want that responsibility.
Oh.
I don't want to DM for all these people. No.
Oh, okay. I guess I was just thinking that Matt Mercer is the only DM.
Okay.
There are no other DMs but Matt Mercer.
So the way I put the emphasis on the sentence is that, like, there's nobody before me except for Matt Mercer. You could put Matt Mercer before me, but that's the way I interpret that.
Yeah. Okay.
And I don't want that.
Maybe thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's dice.
No, I don't like that one either, because I feel like I feel like you need to be able to, like, I feel like you got if you don't have covet-worthy dice, what are you even doing with your dice
so
collection?
what I'm quickly piecing together of Low Island is that the first commandment is everything goes.
No, because we've already established sweet pickles are off the fucking table. There will be no cucumbers except for those destined for picklehood.
Destined for picklehood. So you're more of a predestination island than anything. Okay.
God. Let's see. I want everyone to ponder this stuff while I go through what is apparently a voice-acted cutscene to send this stupid calling card. But we're gonna do this. No, Flashfire, I'm sorry, then you have to make a choice. You can either live a cucumberless life, or you can be on Low Island. There is no in-between.
I know you don't like cucumbers in your water. How do you feel about pickles?
I can't tell if you're making a joke right now.
You know what? I'm tired enough. I don't even know either. Let's just see which way the wind blows, and then we'll retcon it.
I'm doing the cutscene.
Hey, Makoto.
Why are you shocked that she's here? We all made the agreement that we're gonna all meet at the same place, and we all started from the same location to go there. So, like, this is not weird that you're running into her at the train station.
Is something wrong?
And she's thinking the same thing.
Nah, it's nothing.
No, I don't even want there to be a risk of an unpickled cucumber being in my vicinity. There will be you will only get away with that cucumber garden if you're swearing that they will be turned into delicious, not sweet, not Kool-Aid pickles. And if I find out you're just eating the cucumbers, we went over this earlier in the stream. I hold a fucking grudge, and I am a rule follower. If you're gonna break the rule, you gotta fucking go. That's it. None of this 3 strikes business? No. You and your shitty cucumbers are out of here.
So, to bring us back from that terrifying scene of you becoming full screen on my monitor after the delay, I can't remember, did the Moon School come before or after Low Island?
I feel like Moon School was one of the initial precursors to Low Island. I think we started on that level of insanity, and then we're like, where would a Moon School be?
Yeah. Okay, so you're saying we shot for the stars and we ended up on an island, a terrestrial island?
Something like that. Goodness. Oh, there is so much happening in the chat. I'll catch up on that in a bit.
Well, it definitely doesn't seem like it's nothing to you.
So I've been doing a little thinking.
Oh,
and,
I'm so proud of you. Doing a little thinking.
How do I put it?
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I was
I
reading
guess I
the
was thinking about
chat,
coming
and
up
I
with a
know
new
you don't
move,
know
like,
whose message I was
special
reading,
tag
but the
team
way you
move
timed
kinda
it in,
thing?
I'm like, I mean, I don't think it was that praiseworthy, Jen, but okay. And
Incredible.
So
I'm not gonna
I
tell
got
you
this
whose I
idea
was
while playing a
reading.
video game,
Pathos.
and, it's a move that's gonna need your help.
Oh, are you guys figuring out your bullshit?
My help.
Well, I'm glad it's happening before the boss fight.
Yeah.
You know what? Never mind. I just saw something like it in the game and thought it looked cool. When I try to say it out loud, it seems too insane.
I don't know. Have you seen the one that An and the cat do?
Insane, huh?
Oh, she's like, oh, now I'm interested.
Please go on with your insanity.
So, in other words, you may have come across a special attack that outclasses any of our previous moves.
What?
What I wouldn't give to be just like a random person, people watching or eavesdropping, like trying to figure out what are they like. They're talking about like he watched something and he wants to try out some moves and he's embarrassed to ask. Like my mind would go to a completely different place. In fact, this whole conversation can be recontextualized with that in the back of your mind. I think it's a lot funnier.
Yeah, this is taking the whole in bed joke with fortune cookies just to a new level. Just like take a persona dialogue and add.
Oh, I am so glad you brought that up because I forgot to write this on my post-it note. But I had Chinese today and I got a fortune cookie. You guys ready for this one?
Oh my god.
Yeah. If you want to win anything, a race, yourself, your life, you have to go a little berserk.
What? You just got a fortune cookie that was like fake your own death, get off the grid. That's what I heard.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh my gosh. I like the definitiveness with which Pathos responded that Moon School was first. Like, I like to imagine that Pathos is somehow the lore keeper for this weird little stream community, and just like, you could say anything at this point, be like, this is the order things happened in. And like, with the very few things I have recorded, I will just believe you, which I probably shouldn't have just said. But like, you said it with such authority that I'm like, yeah, okay, yeah, Moon School was definitely first. I didn't imagine that. Perfect. And that, like, that's gospel now.
Yeah.
That's just the way it is.
Are you saying that he manifested that from memories of life experience, or if the Greek word for that is pathos? Anyway. Cutscene.
Why don't you tell me your idea? By the way you described it, it must be a pretty good one.
He didn't describe anything. He described that he was suddenly embarrassed about describing it. That's as far as he got.
So it must be really good then.
All right. Just don't get mad at me, okay?
What?
I see.
The fact that he said, don't get mad at me, okay, then we faded to black, I wanted us to come back and there was a red handprint across his face.
Yeah. I don't know where this riding crop came from, but okay.
I wasn't taking it that direction. I thought he just said something offensive and she slapped him. Gosh.
So stupid, right? Yeah, I was just joking. Please forget what I said.
That could work.
That could work. I will forget what you said.
Yeah, that could work. Wait, what?
But if we are going to do this, we'll have to push ourselves harder than ever before. Think you can keep up?
Oh boy. I just can't turn this lens off now.
No, it just writes itself, you know?
Yes, ma'am. We're gonna show him the real meaning of pain.
No, it's getting worse.
Yep.
We should probably get going now, though. I wouldn't want to make everyone else wait.
Unless they're into that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you never know. You know, this is a zero judgment stream here.
Well, I wouldn't say that.
Unless it's not a sweet pickle. God help us.
God, these pickles are terrible.
I would agree, but it will not be an easy task this time.
As opposed to the other times it was easy.
Yeah, nobody actually knows him.
There's so goddamn much I want to write on the calling card, too.
Yeah, we're gonna talk to the reporter lady. That's why we had that little cutscene, isn't it?
Oh, yeah!
Okay, yeah, very proud of you. We're getting ahead of ourselves. We're, I guess, behind. Like we were moving forward, and then we just took a step back. This conversation's happening in the wrong order.
You know what? Sometimes to move forward, you need to step back. Is what I probably read on another fortune cookie somewhere.
Did what just? Did the stuff? What?
You have your little wishing star that makes
Oh,
all these things
I
possible.
forgot about that. Yeah.
Yeah, that glowing thing you keep in your pants, and when people wish really hard, that's just gonna stop.
This is...
Oh, boy.
All right.
All right, send calling card.
Let's do it.
Go.
I guess we should send out the calling card.
Now the question is, how do we deliver the calling card to him?
I feel the ghost of Walt Disney coming into the stream to sue Flash.
Yeah, we don't know where he lives.
Yeah, I guess we just gotta put it everywhere, huh?
Why not use the same method as before?
Rain, huh?
PP. Alright, so while we're reading text messages, I'm trying to think of an actual good commandment for Low Island. Would not running with doom scissors be a good commandment?
Oh yeah, we should, no. Yeah, definitely. No, it's gotta be more specific though. I mean, because definitely no running with doom scissors, but like, I wasn't running with them when I nearly cut the tip of my finger off. Related though, we gotta talk about rug tufting because I almost doom scissored myself with scissors that open and close on their own very sharply 1,000 times per second. I didn't do it, but God, it was close.
Yeah. I'm so glad you finished that sentence because you started off with, I almost cut myself on scissors that open and close, and I'm thinking, well, if they didn't close, it would be a knife.
Yeah. 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 So the rug tufting thing, so I did that adventure on Monday. And that tufting gun was one of those things that, like, I had I knew that it worked with, like, there was, like, an automatic scissor thing. It's like, it's got a blade and it's gonna cut stuff. But still, like, holding this thing, and then what, like, part of this workshop, like, the very beginning of it was, like, them walking us through the different parts of this tufting machine, to also be like, hey, like, here's, like, the safety things to, like, keep in mind, and, like, anytime, like, if the tip of this thing is not in the canvas, like, turn it off, and, like, the little power button is, like, close to where, like, your thumb kind of naturally rests while you're holding it, so it's like, keep it off. Once you're in the canvas, you can turn it on. When you're done doing that line and you're going to take it out of the canvas, turn it back off. So, like, if you accidentally hit this trigger while you've got it resting in your lap while you're trying to thread it, like you're threading it by putting your fingers all near the needle tip. And I say needle. I need y'all to know it's a needle in that it is a metal piece with an eye through it, so you can feed the yarn. But, like, the needle is, like, a 1/4 inch across.
Oh my.
Because it's got to hold multiple strands of yarn in it. So, like, take, like a knitting needle, but then make it flat instead of round. And then just, like, and then, like, way pointier at the end. Because you got to be able to pierce fabric with it.
So it sounds like you have a bayonet, is what I'm hearing.
Yeah, kinda. It's it's like there's a bayonet with a hole in it that you feed the yarn through, and then there's 2 smaller bayonets that scissor right on either side of it to cut it as you push it through the fabric. And it does that like 1,000 revolutions in a second. It's insane. So they're like, yeah, there have been people have injured themselves because it wasn't off, and then while they were trying to thread it, while it was in their lap, They hit the trigger and it turned on. And so I'm like, cool. I was already scared of this thing, and now I have, like, a new fear has been unlocked. But I'm like,
Jen, I don't mean to interrupt you, but Sassy needs a cheers for your nephew.
oh, yes, cheers, yes! That is always worth interrupting. Hi, buddy! I need you to elaborate more on the sentence that you just said, Sassy. But I don't want to say any of the words that might cause him to hear it. Cheers! Cheese! You have a good night, buddy. Go sleepies. You gotta go to bed. And I'm excited to go to bed after this. It's gonna be great. But we have a nice cheers with our bedtime water. Everybody cheers. Yep. I'll know if you did it or not. That's one of the commandments. Always cheers when Sassy Toddler wants it. That's you gotta.
I'll drink to that commandment.
Yeah. Hi, Villain. Villain, you have to cheers my nephew. Grab whatever cup is closest to you and put it up to your screen. I will feel the energy if you do not do this. It's my 2-year-old nephew likes to cheers to the screen, and it's adorable. Thank you, Villain. I appreciate it. Yeah, so anyway, so there's this tufting machine that's got these automatic, very sharp things that move very quickly. And I was like, cool, I have this new fear. And so I was like, my goals for this rug tufting workshop are, 1, do not get myself with the scissors. And 2, do not break the gun. I temporarily did one of those 2 things.
Oh no.
I figured out, it's weird. So I'm right-handed, okay? I'm right-handed. And so that would mean that should be my dominant hand for all activities. There are 2 things it's not.
Okay.
Throwing a frisbee.
Okay.
Very specifically frisbee. Anything else I'm trying to throw needs to be right hand. But I can't, like, if I throw a frisbee much better with my left than with my right. And the way to hold the tufting machine, I'm much better having my left hand be the one in control. It took me a little while to figure that out. And so because I was trying to use my right hand as the dominant hand, the yarn, like, the orientation of where the yarn spool sits to, like, where the machine is and all of that, it was like, it kept getting, like, wrapped around different parts of, like, my, not like around, but, like, draping across different parts of, like, my arm or whatever, and I kept trying to get it out of the way. And at some point, me getting it out of the way meant it got caught in the gear, the exposed gear of this thing, and so it just sucked up a bunch of yarn into that, and then it made an awful sound because it doesn't want to turn anymore with a bunch of yarn in it. So then I had to turn it off. I look at one of the 2 women who were running this workshop thing, and I went, you remember how you said, like, one of the things we need to be really careful of was not letting the yarn get tangled in the machine? Hypothetically, if among all the other warnings you gave us, that was the one I failed at, and it was all caught in here, what would we do about that? And it took her a little while. She managed to unjam it and get all the bits out, but I was just like, son of a bitch. I was like, if I'm going to break one of my 2 goals for the evening, I'm glad it's the breaking the machine one and not the catch myself with the 1,000 RPM scissors. But yeah, so anyways, so she fixes it and hands it back to me. And what I did not notice, and I should have, but I'm also not used to this thing, and I don't also handle regular pew-pews, is I should have, when she handed it back to me, made sure it was still off. Because after she fixed it, she turned it on to make sure it was good, and she didn't turn it off before she handed it to me. And I didn't double check it, because I'm an idiot, and it's not a thing I thought about, because it's not a thing I normally have to worry about. So I put it down, and I thread the whole thing. I thread it back up, and then I pick it up and go to turn it on and realize it's been on the whole time. And I was like, I threaded it while it was on.
Oh my god, Jen.
So I was like, cool. Well, we're fine. Nothing bad happened. And now I've learned the valuable lesson of don't even trust the people who do this all the time. And always check it for yourself. which anybody who handles regular pew-pews, I'm sure that is a regular rule you always have, but it's not a thing I've had to think about before. I don't even use nail guns. I don't like stuff that does this. This was a step outside my comfort zone using the tufting thing.
Yep. Pathos is right. Always keep the tough gun pointed down range at all times. Yep.
Yeah. So I was like, all right, well, it ended up working out, so it was fine. But
so, one, that's wild, and I'm glad you're safe.
Mm-hmm.
Two, I think Pathos might be like a long-lost brother or cousin, because there are 3 things I am left-hand dominant for.
Okay.
I write with my right hand, but with my left hand, I will also shoot pool left-handed. I cannot shoot pool right-handed.
Interesting.
When I did martial arts, I was left leg dominant. So, like, I would always kick with my left leg and use my right leg to plant myself, whereas very much the opposite. A lot of people were right leg dominant, and I think that's why I did well in tournaments, because no one was expecting a left-sided dominant opponent, so I'd always take advantage of it. And then I eat left-handed. I like having my fork in my left hand.
How have I not noticed this?
I don't know. Maybe you should play more detective games there, Chief.
I guess I've just never thought I needed to pay attention to how you hold a fork. It just didn't occur to me to look for that information, and now this is wild.
It's like I'm a totally different person. And that's also another commandment. No left-handed people on the
No, that one's fine. That one's fine.
Hey, there's a reason in Romance languages the word for left is sinister or sinestra.
Okay.
Because you can't trust left-handed people. And you think I'm joking? I'm not. That's where the word derives from.
Oh, I know. Yeah. Sassy. You said Sam. Which Sam?
You know, Sam.
No, I'm gonna talk to you later. My brain is short-circuiting because the only Sam I can think of right now is an interesting Sam to have done that. Anyways, oh my god, that one. Okay, interesting. I have more questions. We will talk later. Anywho, I did a rug tufting thing on Monday, and other than almost breaking the gun and almost chopping myself to little bits and pieces, it's one of those things.
Is this your last resort?
Oh my gosh. It was fun. It was more difficult in ways that I didn't expect it to be, but it was easier in ways that I expected it to be difficult. So, currently there's a whole bunch of stuff in an Amazon cart that I'm considering buying so I can do more things and try to be better at it. But then I have to come up with a list of things that I want to like test designs that I want to play with and try to do stuff. So I might be looking for suggestions at some point from people of things to do. So we'll see. I haven't pulled the trigger yet, just because I'm like, man, that's money that, especially because I didn't get to work for the entirety of May. I'm like, all right, that's money I probably shouldn't spend. But it'd be kind of fun to have like a new, have a hobby to learn again. At this point, there's still stuff for me to learn and do with dice, but it's not learning a whole new process. Now it's just kind of refining and picking up small little new things for it. Having a brand new thing to do.
Yeah. There's a lot of diminishing returns with it. For every hour you spend doing it, the amount of knowledge you're acquiring is quickly diminishing in terms of new things.
So we have one shot at this. Don't let your guard down.
You said a lot of words, but none of them was in the box. So, anyways, yeah, I'm hoping to do that. So yeah, I posted pictures of the little D20 rug, and the picture I posted initially on Twitter was right after I had finished it. But even after I got home, there was some cleanup stuff I could do. It was oh, this is looking even better than I thought it was at the time. So I keep looking over here, it's on the floor next to me, but I'm excited for the possibilities because I was oh my gosh, it's I could make so many cool little things. So many cool rugs. It's I know so many friends who have their own small businesses. I'm looking at their logos. I'm you could have a logo rug. I could make you a logo rug. That'd be dope as hell. Yeah, I haven't shaved it yet. No, I'm gonna. We didn't get to do that at the workshop. And I thought about doing it once I got home, but I was no. This is my first crack at it. I'm gonna let this be. I'm gonna if I actually do this, I'm gonna try making 2 or 3 other things, and then remake the same thing again and see just how much better that gets. It's funny, on the back you can tell definitely which side of the thing I started on and which side I finished on. Like, this is chaos. Here's some clean straight lines. I want to make it again after a couple of other rugs and practice things, and then try to shave that one and see what happens. So I can kind of have like several iterations of the same thing to be like, here's how I have progressed, like remaking the same thing again. Here's how it's gotten better. So yeah, I'm not going to save... Here's the thing about saving the shavings for stuffing is I don't make things that need to be stuffed.
Not yet.
No, because that's like sewing. And I'm not going to like make pillows or like do any of that. Like I know that's not a thing I will do.
Incorporate it into a cosplay somehow.
Because those notoriously need a whole bunch of stuffing. The only thing I've ever stuffed for a cosplay were the little shoulder bits on the Sailor Jupiter, but because that was white fabric, it had to be stuffed with white fabric and batting, because otherwise it would show through. Anyways, back to this. To the thing? No thing. Okay. It is raining. Are you gonna let me go? I don't think you're gonna let me leave.
Hey, wait.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I wanted to go
not-
pass out in a bathhouse.
Yeah, not the night before a heist.
Are you gonna let me cook and or make coffee?
Make it the curry.
I see.
Yes, make curry. Do
Make sure you
it.
Close up.
So you can Breath of the Wild / Tears of the Kingdom is getting beat up by the boss. You're like, hey, time out. I'm gonna eat some curry and feel better. Don't worry about me. I'm eating my curry. Yum yum yum.
Dude, okay. We should talk about Tears of the Kingdom, but I'm saying this right now. I'm saying this to chat. I'm also partially saying this to you and saying it to myself. We're keeping this high level, spoiler free, like generic, if you've played the game for an hour level of shit.
Okay.
That's so like talking about like things that are like things that are very generic could also be applicable to Breath of the Wild type thing. Like, I don't want to talk about specific places you go, specific NPCs you talk to, specific quests, specific missions. We're not doing any of that.
Okay.
Would
Would you like to go?
Yeah.
Would you like to go first?
I don't know. I don't actually know how many hours I've put into it. I think way more than I would want to. That's for sure. I know I do not have a drive to play it.
You read my talking point.
Which
that's
is
exactly what I wrote down.
It's like I do not care about it. I am curious to see how the story elements I have interacted
Let me
with
explain.
resolve and come together. But it's Breath of the Wild was already too big. And this is much larger. Both literally for map size and also content-wise, but not content that matters, is how I would phrase that. Like, I googled some things just to get numbers so I could be prepared for this. Breath of the Wild had 76, I think it said. Approximately 70 side quests in it. And I'm like, that's too many. I know some of you are laughing in Xenoblade and Tales games and whatever, but like, for someone who specifically doesn't play those kinds of games, 70's a fucking lot. And Tears of the Kingdom has 150.
Yeah. You know, like, let's be fair. 70 is, like, you have to contextualize that number. If it were 70 well-scripted, voiced, meaningful, emotional roller coaster quests, okay, that's cool. But if it's 70, like, I need 10 boar hides, please, or I need you to light 10 beacons, like, if it's just busy work, that's not fun, whether it's a Xenoblade game, whether it's a Tales game.
Yeah, and I do.
Yeah,
I feel like it's a really good way to phrase it. Is like so much of this game feels like it's just busy work. That they went, people like these long open world games. How do we make it longer? And they just padded it with unnecessary homework that doesn't. Every time I do one of these quests and they reward me with 20 rupees, I want to yeet that NPC into a chasm.
I know who you're talking about. So this one is just for pathos because he asked me to do the droopy dog voice. So I'll just do it for the next sentence because it reminds me of Stardew and how I didn't win at Stardew.
Yes.
But anyway,
Right.
Tears of the Kingdom is just a lot of busy work, and I like open world games, and I'm even getting tired of Tears of the Kingdom.
Yeah.
Well then.
I think the other thing, and I don't, this is all I'm going to say about this because it's also in detail on the list of things for when Sassy and I get to have our big old spoiler fest stream conversation that we're planning on doing when we finish it. The fact that it is non-linear, I think, did a massive disservice to the story it's trying to tell. I experienced certain story beats in a certain order because the game is like, you can go wherever you want. And I was like, well, this thing's interesting, so I'm going to go do that. And I learned some things in doing that. That means that now that I'm going and experiencing other parts of the game, those other parts of the game expect you didn't do the other things first. So the things that I've already, it's very much like, oh, you shouldn't know any of these things, even though we didn't put it behind any kind of wall whatsoever. You just happen to go over there and you learn this. So now the impact of the thing we're presenting you now is massively lessened. And I'm mad about it. And I've written out, like, for the things I have currently experienced, I've written what I think the linearity should have been. I was like, this game is written in such a way that, like, you should have done things in this order. And if you do it out of this order, like, this story's just gonna just not be as cool or interesting.
Yeah. So I like that point that you made, and that kind of piggybacks on my note that I have on this. So I generally like open world games. I like Zelda a lot. I like the whole series, and I loved Breath of the Wild. And maybe it was just at the time of my life that the game was released, I loved it. But between Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, I was trying to figure out why I'm not liking Tears of the Kingdom. And I looked at other open world games that I played between those two, and it was Elden Ring and a voiced cutscene.
Yeah, I'm gonna not push buttons until you finish this thought.
Yeah. So the two big open world games I played between those two were Elden Ring and Xenoblade 3. And they're both open world games, but they both approach open world very differently. Xenoblade takes a page out of Metroid, where you have a zone. So, like, if we had to equate this to Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom, it'd be like an area that a Sheikah Tower would show. Mm-hmm. Okay, so you're in your world. Xenoblade will keep you in that world until you learn a skill that's behind a main quest thing to allow you to proceed. Though it's a skill like a skill that you would pick up in Metroid that suddenly opens up another part of the map. So you physically cannot leave this zone until you get to this story beat. And then the developers know, like, okay, you have to have this story beat to get past this point. So now we can design the next level, the next part of the world, knowing that you have everything or the important things from the first place.
Well, just to add on to that real quick, I was like, that's not even a Metroid thing. I was like, that's what every Zelda game was like up until Breath of the Wild. Yeah. It's like, that's how that worked. It's like, oh, you can't do it. You have to get the hook shot out of where the fuck is you actually get the hook shot? The randomizer has ruined me. I don't remember where it actually is. I remember
Forest Temple, or no, it's Water Temple, right?
No, so Water Temple you get the long shot. You have to have hook shot already to even get into the Forest Temple. So hook shot. Shit, I feel like it's in Kakariko somewhere.
Yeah, like in the well or a game or something.
No, it can't be in the well because you need the Lens of Truth for that. You don't get that for a little while. Yeah. Anyways, point being, Zelda's been set up where it's like you have to have this thing to be able to get into this area and then do this thing. And then graveyard, thank you. Yes, what's his fucking Dampe has it. Thank you. I knew that because you can check his that's why you can check his journal for it. Anyways,
So
yeah.
You get the skill to leave, and then the cool thing is you can come, and like just like in other Zelda games, you can come back to earlier stages where there are parts of the map that you can't access until you learn something later in the game. So it's still an open world. There's a lot to do, and like when I'm playing Xenoblade, it's like, okay, I know what I need to do in this zone. Let me do some of the side quest stuff until I'm satisfied, and then I know, okay, if I complete this quest, I'm moving on. It's like, this is my official, I'm done here for now, I'm moving on.
Mm-hmm.
Breath of the Wild is like, here we go. Like, even the biomes really don't dramatically change that much from Sheikah Tower to Sheikah Tower, so it's like, I think I'm okay going this way, and then you have that. In Elden Ring, even though it doesn't have a very, I would say, a very linearly guided story, they have DPS checks on bosses. So, like, if you leave a zone, you find out really quickly if you're under-leveled. You're like, maybe I came here a little too early, and it's very apparent very quickly.
Yeah.
But there's always, like, a towering monument in the environment that is your objective. Like, okay, if I'm in this part of the map, this is the thing I need to be going to. This is the boss that I need to fight. And then it should give me enough levels and weapons to move on to the next stage. And it's always very clear. If I walk into a zone, I know exactly, like, okay, here's the giant castle, or here's the giant floating city. This is exactly where I need to go. There are parts of Hyrule where I will go there and I will look around and go, there's nothing interesting here.
Yeah.
Okay, neat. I guess I'm gonna go repair signs for a while.
Yeah. Yeah, it's very busy work, and I think the accidental yelling I got into with someone the other day, like playful yelling, like that kind, the I'm animated about it, not like the angry yelling, was the idea that, like, Zelda didn't need to be open world, and the fact that a lot of long-standing series are moving to that model because it's like, oh, these things Xenoblade does well, and Elden Ring and Dark Souls, like, those things all do well, and that's all open world and whatever, so, like, everything needs to be that. And so the people who don't enjoy that style of game, their pool of things they can play and enjoy is shrinking. Mario has been made open world. Sonic has been made open world. Metroid is still hanging on. It's still following, at this point, the established, like, you have this area and, like, you can see other areas, but you can't get to them yet because you don't have the powers that you need. Like, it's still following its thing. But I worry that Metroid Prime 4, whenever that actually happens, I'm worried that is also going to go that direction. And I'm going to be so sad if I lose all of the things that I have enjoyed playing to this desire to make everything open world, and this being like, everyone should have the flexibility to be creative and play the game however they want. And it's like, you've made it so that way it's more about the individual things you are doing than the story the game might deliver.
Mm-hmm.
And I play these things for the story, not to fucking build a Gundam and launch Koroks into the sun. So,
yeah, this is the last thing I'll say, and then we can get to the boss fight. Side quests don't need to be boring. I go back to Xenoblade. There is one side quest that's not very well advertised, and Jeff may have played this, and maybe he can show it to you, or you can look it up on YouTube. But it looks like a very simple side quest. It's just like recover the remains of soldiers who fell in combat. I mean, that's the game is set in a war that's very common. I'm like, okay, you know what, it's the last thing for this area, and then I'll move on. So I recover the remains, we bring them back to a central hub, and then it's all voice acted, and then they like bring in the families of the people who fell, and they're having like these very heartfelt last moments with the gear and equipment that was left behind. And then the main characters play like a like a funeral hymn on their flutes, and like the NPCs are crying, and it's very moving. And then the main characters, talk through, experiencing like watching other people experience grief, and the main characters actually learn something from the side quests instead of it just being like, oh, you recovered these things, here's 20 rupees, cha-ching, and that's it. Like, there was actually character development in a not very well advertised side quest, and it was like, and it's a Nintendo, it's a Nintendo property. Like, I know there are people there who are capable of doing this, and I think it's just frustrating that there's so much potential. There was so much potential with Tears of the Kingdom, and I appreciate, and I'm all for people enjoying it. If that's what you enjoy, I'm excited for you. I was disappointed with it, and I don't think I'm gonna finish it because there was a lot of other games in my backlog that have a much more compelling story that's story driven that I think I want to get to.
Yeah, I physically can't leave things unfinished. So that's how you know I hate something. If I do actually, I'm like, you know what? The pain of leaving a thing unfinished and that urge to complete something just to mark it off the list, that is less than the pain of finishing it.
And that's how we get Persona.
Yeah. I'm gonna move on from that before I think about it too much. It's like, I'm going to finish it, but I do not have a drive to finish it. And mostly the only reason I'm finishing it is because of some of the story beats that I did experience, quote-unquote, out of order. I'm like, I have theories now, and I just need to know if they're right. I need that resolved. If I get to a point where the story develops enough where I know, if I already know that definitively, but I haven't had to finish the game, maybe I don't finish it. I don't know. So we'll see. But yeah, it's wildly disappointing. And if in 6 years when we get another Zelda, if it's continuing on this vein, I don't even think I'm gonna play it. I think I will just wait a couple days till people have annihilated it and that there's cutscene compilations on YouTube. It'll be like, I want to know the story of it, but I have no interest in playing this.
You know what the sad thing is? I haven't confirmed this with Tears of the Kingdom. For like a 120-hour completionist game, let's say it's 120 hours, the cutscenes are probably 45 minutes or less.
Oh yeah, easily. Yeah. For sure.
Yeah. Flash, Tales of Arise, fantastic game. I loved that game. It had a crazy story, but it was a compelling story.
All right, I'm gonna continue our cutscene now.
Yeah, let's go beat up a boss.
I found this on the car. There's something written on it.
Read it.
But
I said, read it.
Sir Junya Kaneshiro, the money-devouring sinner of gluttony.
If he finishes reading this card and Kaneshiro does not pull out a gun and shoot this man, I'm gonna be shocked.
That's Persona 3, Jen. That's not Persona 5.
With horrendous methods that target minors exclusively. We have decided to make you confess all your crimes with your own mouth. We will take your distorted desires without fail. From the Phantom Thieves.
Hey, it's Christian.
Hi, Christian.
Is it really our 1-year anniversary of playing Persona?
I'll look later. It's probably pretty close, though.
Oh, that's... Oh, man.
If something happened to you... I mean, if the higher-ups find out about this...
Was that a correction, or is there somebody above this dude?
Don't waste your time worrying about this
whistling.
That wasn't me asking you, James! I'm still talking to like I would normally talk in a stream!
Just keep quiet for now.
But it's posted all around the city. People are talking about it online, too.
All of you, bring me your earnings.
I thought it said earrings.
If you don't surpass your quota, I'll kill you.
Oh, close.
Yes, sir.
Oh, that got glitchy.
Phantom thieves, don't make me laugh.
All right, so Christian and I figured it out. He thought that the 6/23 was when we
Hey,
like
we're
June
leaving.
23rd was when we started playing.
Yeah, no, it's
Persona.
the in-game start date that I always
Yeah.
label with that in case there's people who are like, oh, I don't want to know what happens in this
Yeah.
part of the game. Like I'm playing it, so.
Yeah, no, but we're quickly approaching game time here on June 14th.
Yeah.
Have a big old celebration when like the
Calling
planets
card's been posted
align.
all over Shibuya.
A good idea, no? Given the theatrical nature of this one, Kanashiro must surely have been contacted about it.
Here's the problem: is where did you make all those? Because I don't think you've just got a printer at home for this. So like, someone at Kinko's knows that you made this card.
You truly
Yeah,
are
but you
the
know what?
brains of
Minimum
this
wage
Phantom
workers
Thieves
really don't
operation.
care about those. They can't be
Ryuji,
bothered to
you should
care.
follow her example.
You know, I'm the one who went posting it everywhere, right? I even had to get all dressed up so they wouldn't notice me.
God, are there pictures of that?
Come now. We don't have the time for idle chit-chat. Let us get moving.
I'd like to imagine
We're
he
going
wore
up
like a
against a
tuxedo with a
truly
top
horrible
hat and a
criminal
fake
this time.
mustache.
That dick ain't gonna stop us now that we got our awesome new member.
I don't like that you said the words dick and member in the same sentence.
Makoto, you remember how all this works?
Once we steal the treasure, the palace will crumble, and the palace ruler's heart will change.
Wow, you got that quick. I think Ryuji's still struggling to comprehend it all.
No, Ryuji hurt himself earlier by thinking, so.
Yeah.
The old me is dead. Makoto the sycophant is gone, and the corrupt adults who controlled her are next.
Sounds like you're fired up. All right, Joker. Give us the signal.
I just give a thumbs up.
It's showtime.
I should probably check and see which persona I have up front right now.
Yeah, that's probably not a bad idea. Dop, I appreciate your commitment to trying to date whomever you think is best girl in Persona 5.
Alright, saving, because that's smart. Persona. One of my dudes is like super resistant to a bunch of shit.
It's either Izanagi or your paper mache guy.
It's that maybe. Oh, yeah, it's paper mache, dude.
Yeah.
Okay, just checking everybody else. Okay, we're fine. We're fine.
Yeah.
This is gonna be fine.
Yeah, that's fine. You got this.
I gotta remember how to fucking do this. Do I have
Usually
to
a
like
bump.
actually walk through?
You go down to the vault.
Can I just... Oh, fucking... Nintendo buttons! God, no! No, none of these buttons! No! Stop!
That's another thing that Tears of the Kingdom has really ruined, is just where the A-B button should be and the XY button should be.
Alright, I don't think there's any other prep I need to do for anybody. So, let's go.
Let's go.
Let's do it. So, while you're running to the boss, did you watch any of the Xbox or PlayStation, I guess, announcements of new games coming out?
No, because I'm so particular about what kind of games I actually enjoy at this point, and the things I've historically enjoyed keep, like we just talked about, getting ruined. So I was like, if anything's relevant to my interests, I'll hear about it and I'll go back and watch it later. And I saw nothing got flagged for me. So I was like, cool. No, nothing that has happened in any of these announcements mattered for what I tend to play. So I'm completely unaware of all of them.
Yeah. It may come as a shock to everyone here that the one game I'm probably most excited about that was announced is, of course, Like a Dragon. Of course, no, obviously it's the Persona game.
So was it a new Persona game, or was it the Persona 3 remake stuff I saw happening?
You know what? I feel kind of bad. The Atlas released 3 different trailers, so it's a Persona 3 remake, a Persona 5 tactics game, and I love tactics game, and then like a new IP that's inspired by Persona and SMT. It's kind of very isekai vibes. I'm more excited for the P3 remake than I am a Tactics Persona 5 game. And again, I love Tactics games.
All right.
Yeah. So, yeah, I'm excited. They have a completely new voice cast, which I'm thrilled about, because the thing that has kept me from going back to play P3 is one of the voice actors I despise, and I know you despise as well, and I don't want to hear his stupid voice. So I'm glad they're getting all.
What Christian is talking about. I thought Jen would be interested in the Hanger Dinger Dungeon, or whatever it's called. Someone who watched one of these press conferences, please explain to me what this is.
Christian, I too have been to Amsterdam.
No, I need to like super. This has come up a couple times as like a joke. I need this. I'm gonna say this, and then we're gonna actually move into what I'm sure is gonna be a voice acted cutscene. No. Here's the thing. We're not playing Persona 3. And I don't mean that as the joke that the other ones have been of like, we're not going to play it, but then if you guys like harass me enough about it, we do it. We are not playing Persona 3 for a number of reasons. If they change the Persona summoning mechanic, and that's the only way I'm going to phrase that, if they change that, I might entertain it. But without that change, which seems like it would also be changing a core bit of it, it's not happening on stream. Not only because I don't know if it's allowed on stream given what happens, but I don't care enough to dig into it to find out. I'm uncomfortable with it. We're not doing it. And that's all I'm going to say about it.
Yep, I agree. I am also, even as a joke, I am not going to push or try to cajole anyone into playing that game.
Yeah. And like James just straight up said, like, when people have made jokes, it's like, haha, you should play it. But no, seriously, I don't recommend that one. So it is not happening, and we're not gonna like. This is me not being haha low Zelda streamer. This is Jen doing the mom put her foot down. I'm not doing it, and it is not gonna be a discussion. That's it. So there we go. See, yeah, there you go, Doc. Yeah. All right, to a thing.
The hell?
There were 4 dudes standing right here like 6 seconds ago.
A safe? This wasn't here the last time we came. We changed the entire room so quickly. I guess this palace isn't a bank for nothing.
Greetings. Welcome to my private city bank. I'm surprised you made it here alive. It seems you're quite lucky.
Lucky? Don't be ridiculous.
We're gonna change your heart and make you confess everything you've done. That'll save all those people who are suffering because of your shitty actions. Even the police are struggling to deal with you, so this will make the public believe in us too.
Those in power work the ones below them to the bone for money. Such is the hierarchy of the world.
Good night, Dop.
Just accept your fate
Night,
as
Dop.
the source of my wealth.
Did I see someone say Honkai Star Rail? Who wants to talk about Honkai Star Rail?
Well, after the cutscene.
And hierarchy? You have to be out of your mind.
All of that was forced on me too, you know. I went through shit until I crawled my way out of the dregs. Now it's my turn to profit on everyone else.
Still, don't you think you're getting back at the wrong people? What a pitiful man.
It doesn't matter whether you're clean or dirty. Only the clever come out on top. The strong and the smart devour the weak. That is the natural order of things. You damn brats who think you know the world through the shit you read online will make perfect prey.
He is utterly hopeless.
It's always the fools who get tricked. Fools who have to pay for their foolishness. And if those fools don't learn, or they have to suck it up and stay as plain stupid fools.
Will you just shut it already?
I guess there's not much point saying anything to you fools. This is where my gracious lecture ends. Now then, I hope you're ready to work as slaves here for the rest of your lives.
That's outrageous.
I'm gonna swarm all over you and squeeze out every last penny!
This is a really creepy sound. Oh, he's
I bet the sound the sound designer had a lot of fun with it.
Holy shit! What the hell?
I can take care of this myself.
What a weird
What's up,
transformation.
yo? Now come get some.
You filthy fly on dirty money! Get the hell out of my face!
Hi, here we go, you pieces of shit. All you want, but I ain't gonna forgive you.
All right, here we go.
That was so weird.
Being young is such a crime. They're naive, they're reckless, and on top of that, they don't even realize how stupid they are. Now I couldn't just sit back and not cash in on those idiots, right? Time to roll out! Here he is, my guardian robot!
What is that dance he just did? Oh, goodbye. Oh! It's a piggy Gundam.
It is a piggy Gundam. This little piggy built his house out of stainless steel.
A pig?
You pig's in the name!
Damn it. I didn't expect he'd have something like this up his sleeve.
Well, then you're a fucking idiot.
Joker, make sure you have us regroup if you think we're at a disadvantage. That thing's a giant. If it attacks us while we're at low stamina, we won't survive.
This feels like it's giving me a hint about things to come, and I don't like it.
Get him, Joker!
Okay.
This is Breath of the
This
Wild
money
talking
grubber's
about
getting
stamina
a
where you
1.2
climbing a wall.
Right? Seriously. Okay, first of all, yes, actually I agree it did sound like he was talking to a desk fan. Number 2, Sassy, I need you to explain what you mean by a shorts suit in hot pink. And if the explanation is just you going check your texts and you've sent me a picture, that's fine, but I do need some kind of elaboration.
Like a swimsuit?
I don't like that's the thing. Is now that you've said that seems obvious. My brain thought like business suit, but like with shorts and in hot pink. So that's why. So now that you've said that, I'm like, oh, that's probably what it is.
Yep.
But in my head.
Like, oh, there it is. There's the check your text.
Okay, we're gonna find out.
Maybe it's like Legally Blonde. I mean, she wore a pink suit with shorts.
That was why I was like, she said that, and considering that she has to like dress up for her job, I was like, oh my god, what? Oh, that is what she meant! It wasn't the swimsuit! Holy shit! That actually looks really good! But there was no way I would have imagined what you just sent me in a way that actually looked good. No, it's like a suit, like a wear to work suit. And it's hot pink. And it's shorts. And it looks good. Oh, we just went on a fucking journey. Anyways, Christian, I need you to tell me, Dungeons of Hinterberg? That's not a thing. No one has I've not seen those words together before, and no one has mentioned that to me. So what I'm hearing is like a whole bunch of people failed, or you're super wrong about the fact that I might like it. I need to know more about what this game is, though. Because what Dungeons of Hinterberg, my guess, with no other information and Christian saying it felt like a game I might like, is I imagine it's a 32-bit style kind of top-down roguelike set in like the wintry, irradiated wildernesses of something that's definitely not an allegory for Russia. That's what I get from that.
Complete with old man who just wants to give you drugs.
Yeah. Oh, Georgie. Oh. All right, I'm gonna fight. Is it me? It's me. All right, I don't think wind is gonna do a lot against the fucking metal pig. So
Yeah, again, remember your childhood stories about the big bad wolf and the three little pigs. This one is built out of steel.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be very good. So, Bless might be good. I don't think Ice makes it brittle. We could Titanic it.
There you go.
It's like Psychic to get to him inside it, maybe. I could cook him alive in it. See, Electric, that sounds pretty good. I want to try something I can't get with anybody else, though. Yeah, oh, I guess that's kind of where I'm at. So let's just... Let's try... Oh, fuck my goddamn buttons. We're gonna try you. Just see...
Go down.
See what we got. Oh, that was not great.
Prepare yourself.
Nuke it! That also not great. Okay. Let me guess, this is gonna be just as not effective. Yeah, okay, great. Just to really confirm, oh. Missile party! Get your magic missile bullshit out of here!
Hey, it always hits.
Ah! Ocular Vulcan? Oh, God.
Joker's on fire. He can't take much more.
Okay, well. Not good. Not good. Christian rewatched the game trailer, and it's definitely not the game I thought would be up your alley. Okay, fair. Do you want on the record that Hinger Dinger Dungeon was not far off? I mean, you're not wrong. I want to come up with a game now and call it Hinger Dinger Dungeon. Maybe I come up with a one-shot, and that's what I call it. Christian, you'll appreciate this. I get to run... I'm going to run Sheep Shot for some new people soon. It's Zoe of former co-worker status and some other people she currently works with. I'm very jazzed.
That is a fun one-shot.
I love
Pathos,
that one. Yeah.
Even if Pathos did keep stealing my turn, what I was gonna do.
Okay. Nothing was very. I don't think Ice is gonna do anything. We're gonna try Psychic. That's the only other thing I can come up with. Yikes. Double yikes. Okay.
Yikes and double yikes. Bye, Christian.
There. All right. See. Oh, don't die. That'll make lunch on Monday really difficult. I will text you about that later, though.
Intrigue.
Okay, there is something I should be doing here. What do I think it is? Oh.
What's my next
I
move?
fucking don't like that I have to scroll. Have I been ignoring other things? God damn it.
After the stream or before next stream, I will help you reorganize your Persona skills so the most used ones are at the top.
Oh, you can do that?
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus. Alright, well, here's the thing. It wasn't... God. Alright, I gotta think real hard about this. There's a lot of almost death happening. What are you? Medium to 1. Fuck, are you my only... Does An have Heelys?
An does have Heelys.
Okay.
Your character has Heelys.
Alright.
Gwen has Heelys.
I'm gonna...
Ballista has Heelys, but she doesn't use them.
I'm really glad Christian isn't here anymore. Why won't it let me... Oh, it's that button. Okay, god damn it. I'm not having a good time. I'm gonna do that. Because if I go down, that's it.
Yeah. While you're using some strategery, let me tell a fun little story that happened earlier this week. Just a youngest daughter said a very bad word accidentally in front of all of us, and we had to be very good about not reacting to encourage such behavior in the future. So Justin's oldest daughter learned a game in kindergarten to teach them about rhyming words and being able to think of a rhyme on the spot. So the game would go, you say, like, you mimic an animal noise, And then you say a word that rhymes with the animal. So like you'd say, moo, look at that baby sow. And then someone would go, that's not right, it's cow, not sow. So it puts the kindergartner on the spot to think of like, okay, like what rhymes with the animal I'm making a noise for, then someone else has to guess the animal. So we're doing that, and with Justin Noah's daughter, she's going, ooh, look at that baby donkey. It's like, that's not right, it's monkey, not, so just the youngest daughter chimes in, and she goes, quack, quack, and my wife and I immediately look to each other because we feel it. We feel where this is going. She goes, look at that baby fuck. And we're like, that's not right. It's duck, not buck. Like, we're just pretending she didn't say it. And like, we're like, oh, and she just said it with like the cutest little smile on her face. Like, nothing in the world is wrong. Just trying to think of a random letter to put in front of buck. And that's what came up.
Yes, because it's it is a pig. It is a pig.
Were you talking about me too when you said that? If you were, I'll tell you all the strength.
I mean, I wasn't, but I'm also not gonna say it's wrong. Oh, great. Is the Super VIP form something more injurable? Okay.
It transformed? Don't tell me it's going to roll into us.
This actually does seem like something I might be able to do more about. Oh, this is a prep, isn't it? I should be guarding right now, shouldn't I?
No.
This feels like a thing. This feels like a thing. Ow!
It burns so good.
I was hoping maybe since he was out. Oh, she's not good. Hate this guy. Okay.
Panther's in trouble.
Yeah, we're all kind of in trouble. So
yeah, you definitely have it's Orpheus has a mass heal all, the Neo Cadenza.
Oh, and does all that. Okay, how bad are all? Yeah, that feels pretty necessary. Fuck.
I've got this.
Breaking my rule.
Thanks.
Which rule?
I don't heal.
Your Callista rule. You're not Callista. You took the canonical name of the character.
I mean, here's the thing: it's not that that's the Callista rules. That's the Gen rule, and that's why Callista did it that way.
Oh, okay.
I never do healies in games. That's the other reason Persona drives me insane, is that it's a requirement. Like Pokemon mid-battle? No healies. Fuck that.
No, you don't earn it, poor little animal who's fighting for sport.
No, you fucking kill the other guy and then you get healed.
That's your reward system. Ugh.
Use my persona.
There's I get we're gonna medium nuke, sure, medium nuke. Better.
Let's do this.
Yeah, I guess we're just gonna do the medium stuff because I don't know what else to do right now. But you don't have a medium thing because you level up so fucking slowly.
Yeah.
What is this? Increase. Okay. We'll do this on. Do it on Gwen.
Yeah.
There you go. Buff Gwen. That's the general breach strategy.
No, I don't want to lose a turn to this.
Is that bastard going to rush us again?
James, this is a legitimate question. While he is outside of the sphere, does he take more damage?
I honestly don't know, because I always guard.
Alright.
What do we do? Should we try distracting Kaneshiro?
Yeah,
Ooh.
sure, yes, do that! Someone go be decoy. What does this option do? I don't want to lose a turn, but I kind of want to know what that means.
While you're...
Don't be ridiculous. There's another way. As
Oh.
you know, Kaneshiro is a money monk.
Why'd you make it a choice?
Tossing an
Just to
expensive
hurt
item
your
before
self-esteem.
light rise
God.
can serve as a distraction. Let's give it a try, Joker. It's your call what item we throw.
This wasn't an actual choice. Don't make it a fucking choice. I hate this. I hate this so much.
Okay, let's lure him with some kind of item.
Okay. Yeah, do it.
Think of this, Joker. It might work.
Maybe? I mean, that's valuable to me. I don't think he gives a shit.
Yeah, look at everyone else first, and then just make your best
Oh,
guess.
do I get to do that? Okay.
Yeah.
Careful. A big
Oh.
one's coming.
Oh no, Jen.
What? Like, how was I supposed to? I thought it was like.
Scroll up and down, like just push up on the
There was
joystick.
nothing that made it sound. It was just like, hey, An's talking right now. She offered this. Do you want it? Confirm or no? And I was like, no, I don't want that.
Okay.
The game's UI sucks. That's a UI problem. Fuck, now I'm mad all over again. I hate this fucking game. I'm just gonna do this forever now. Oh
That's
god,
alright.
not that button.
Let's go.
Where am I at?
We'll try it next turn.
You're everybody. Yeah, that's not what I want. That's... No. I have a buff right now. I want to do something. So... I could try that?
4 to 8 times is nothing to sneeze at.
Yeah.
Flash, one of the games that did look interesting, outside of Persona 3 Remake and the Persona 5 Tactics, was the other game Atlas was showcasing their new IP, the ReFantazio. It looks like an isekai game with Persona elements and SMT elements. It looks really interesting, so it'd be interesting to see what that looks like when it comes out. I like to imagine, because the game is called ReFantazio and it ends in Zio, it must have something to do with lightning, but speculation. Yeah, Banana, that's right. If only there were a tutorial.
Yeah, the one time it would have been helpful. Oh boy.
Let's rock.
Do that on Gwen. Oh wait, no, I already had done it on Gwen. Gwen was the one with the bonus already. Just kidding. I should have done
Well,
it
it's
on
extended, so you get it for a couple more rounds.
Does it stack?
Yeah, it stacks.
Okay, it's not like temporary HP where it replaces?
Nope, it just
Okay.
extends.
Okay, cool.
All right, Joker. Time to get that bastard.
All right.
You okay?
Remember, up and down.
Yeah, now I know.
Let's try throwing this.
What do you think of this?
How about this?
Oh
Doubts
god.
about its effectiveness, though.
What do you think of this?
Let's try throwing this.
I mean,
Super
that is
expensive.
super expensive. Does he know that though?
What do you think of this, Joker? It might work. Maybe.
All right.
He will accept the basically it's looking at how expensive it is, and like if you were to purchase it. So
Okay.
Kanashiro is
Let's
looking
try
at it from like a
throwing this.
gameplay price perspective.
Super
Got
expensive.
What do
it.
you think of this?
So I probably have to
throwing
do the most
this.
expensive thing.
Super expensive.
I think it's honestly like a probability. So the more expensive it is, the higher the probability of it being
do you think of this,
successful.
Joker?
With
Let's try
it
throwing
with it being
this.
super expensive, I think almost
Super
guaranteed.
expensive.
Remind me what exactly the bead chain does.
Bead chain does a full heal for the entire party.
Okay.
What do you think
And
of this,
Lifestone
Joker?
revives.
It might work.
Yes.
Let's try throwing this. Super expensive.
What do you think of this, Joker? It might work.
I don't need you to repeat
Maybe.
the dialogue every time I come back to it. Let's... You don't sound confident.
Let's leave it
Fine,
to
fuck
me.
it, I'll do that one. You're gonna shoot it at Adam? What? Okay, great. Oh, God, now it's Luigi's Mansion.
It's King Dodongo. Throw a bomb.
need to worry about getting rushed now.
It literally just makes it so he doesn't roll over us?
It does more than that.
Okay.
It's time.
Get better, because I'm going to be really pissed if I gave it up just to not have to guard this one turn.
Persona!
Okay.
Phew.
Nuke the
1, 2, 3. Nuke the piggy. Barbecue the piggy.
How's everybody? What are you? What are you? I'm lucky I can burn you. I don't think I can probably burn a big boss, but...
Hard to burn steel.
I mean, look, weirder things have happened.
That's true. That's true. He did turn into a fly, so...
Like, we all rip part of our faces off routinely, so...
That's true. At least the bleeding stopped.
Kanashiro's completely engrossed.
Okay, cool, so I get a couple 3D rounds.
Yeah. Now, Liz brings up a good point. She's just trying to heat metal like Artemisia. It's super effective.
Okay, so... And I did just remember to buff me, so hopefully this does a little bit. Okay, that's the exact same numbers. Great, perfect. I love that.
Persona! Feel my ray! Persona!
It's almost there. You're doing great. You're doing great, Gwen.
Oh,
so great. I forgot how to talk. I'm sorry, everyone.
So let's... I guess we'll just do this. It's smoking, at least. Metabolic wave? Oh. It's not great, but not bad enough for me to switch that. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna make healing keep up with problems. Oh, come on! It's right there! Okay.
My Piggytron! That's it. I'll just deal with you busters myself. Through the power of cash!
Uh-huh.
Metric, I think I know what part you struggled at, because I think everyone struggles at that one part.
I paid these guys off, and now they're gonna clean you up. You like that?
No, I don't like that.
Super duper powerful and super duper fly.
I hate the play on words.
A totally invincible wall.
Alright, so what I'm gathering is I can't hit him while they're still here.
How is this dealing with us yourself? Hey guys, their numbers may be growing, but we can't let that get to us. Let's do this.
Uh-oh. Oh, God. Ah!
Come on.
Just like major yikes across the board. Okay. Well, fuck this fight. Okay, let's...
Calm down.
Persona!
That one, medium to all allies. Yeah.
All right.
Woo! I appreciate it. Oh, that's a big help.
Okay.
For a medium, that was a full heal.
Yeah,
that was pretty awesome.
That was a lot. Okay.
No holds barred.
Okay.
Come on.
Okay.
I told you they're an invincible wall, right? Welcome to the power of cash.
Okay.
Booyah!
What do I...
That shield move is a real hassle.
Yeah, I know, which is why I was trying to also hit Shield Man with nukes. I don't think his little arm shield should be able to do much about that.
We can try to
Maybe
take
it's made
down
of
those
lead.
minions, but Kanashiro's not lying when he says they're tough. In that case, why don't we just put them to sleep? If they're not awake, they can't get in our way.
Pretty sure
We'll
it's
leave
somebody
the tactics to
sleepy.
you, Joker. But I don't think it's a bad plan myself.
I also have an item for
To get to
sleepies.
Kanashiro, you'll have to get rid of his stupid goons first.
Yeah, I know, that's not helpful. You're sleepy? Okay, high chance of sleep to one foe. So... Real quick. Items. Let's pay attention. Okay. Fire, ice, wind, electric,
What's the
psychic,
plan?
curse. I'm working on it! What's the plan? Okay. Okay, so I at least have some of those for anybody who doesn't have sleepies. Okay. Alright, so I have some options, but you actually have a sleepy. So...
She does have a sleepy.
Sleepy? No, fuck.
Persona!
Sleepy, that guy.
I don't want to tell you what to do, but I'm watching this like, hey, what button you about to push there, Jen?
Sleep. I have to like keep looking down at my controller.
Using this.
Sleepy.
No! Oh my fucking god. Okay, they're asleep, so I can.
He can't defend himself.
I could just attack Kanashiro because they're sleepy, right?
That's right.
Okay, good. Oh, that does all of them. If I attack them, will that wake them up?
It might. It's not guaranteed, but it might.
That's light damage. That's medium fire. If I kill them, will he just summon more?
No. Once they're gone, they're gone.
Okay. What do I want to do? Sometimes I forget the buttons. It's just they're in the wrong spot.
They are. Nintendo has trained you wrong.
God, I wish I knew more about what's happening here. No, you know what? Full. I don't want to wake them up so they can block stuff. Yeah, no, I definitely.
May I throw out a suggestion?
Sure.
Your Izanagi. So,
where were you? I went past you.
Yeah,
No,
so
I
your Persona 4 hero areas.
Yeah.
You have Zion Nanga, which is medium lightning to 1, and then Iga, which is medium curse to 1.
I didn't realize this was to 1. I thought I was reading it wrong. So yeah, we'll try. And you get that. Okay.
Go down.
That's not a lot.
You shocked him.
Queen, wake up! It'll be a problem if you get attacked now.
Okay. He's shocked, so I get a technical if I do
Ready
something
when you are.
physical. But if I hit him, it transfers to me.
Unless you shoot Stim.
But that doesn't do a lot of damage. Do you get enough of a technical bonus for it to be worth that? Because I don't feel like the answer to that is yes.
That's fair. You can just light him on fire then. He's not in his little piggy.
Oh god! Oh god! It's a Chloe!
Hi, Chloe. Thank you for coming.
Hello. Oh my gosh!
Welcome, Chloe's stream.
Hi, Raiders! How are you? Chloe, I miss you! How was your stream? Khaled! Hi, everybody. Oh my gosh. Oh, so many people. Hey, real quick, I need you to know if you enjoy Persona 5, you're not gonna like listening to me play it. I am doing this against my will. Who's the new ball handler? What does that mean? Liz, what does that mean? I have a lot of questions. Anyways, Khaled, how are you? Chloe, how are you? What were you streaming? What were you doing? Tell me about all the things. Chloe knows what that's fine that Chloe knows what that means. You're in my stream and I don't. I demanded an explanation. I gotta figure out what the fuck I want to do. Shit biscuits. Just do that. Oh god. You're used to sleep. That sucks. You're shocked. I'm shocked that you're shocked. Okay, as long as you say sleep, that's fine. That's fine. I don't give a fuck.
He can't defend himself.
Okay, what does wind do shockies? Does
So here's the thing: if you use a physical skill, it will drain some of your hit points, but it will not transfer the electricity to you. So like cross slash, for example, from Izanagi will not transfer.
Are you sure?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna trust you. I don't believe you because I feel like when this came up in Palace number 2, you said that and I did a thing and I got mad when it was wrong. I have this very distinct memory of this happening. Oh, sure.
Nice.
Okay.
Your gambit worked.
All right, it didn't transfer yet. You're still not off the hook because you said it happens sometimes, but I swear I remember that happening. Anyways.
Yeah. Well, he said half health. Look, you're doing great. You're doing great,
This
Jen.
is fine.
What's my next move?
Paul Handler's the person who overall won the marbles on. Thank you. Thank you. Played the new Final Fantasy demo and it's fucked up. Oh, yeah? Like, what kind of fucked up? Like...
I was thinking of downloading it. Chloe, do you give it your stamp of approval? You gave your stamp of approval on Elden Ring, and that turned into a very good life choice for me. Like, is this bueno? No bueno?
Use my persona.
I do get technicals from this on
Well, at least do your medium. At least do your medium,
Oh, it's technical on the Sleepy Boys. What is this? Oh, that's all.
Awaiting orders.
I don't want to risk breaking them up. Long demo, but very cutscene heavy. All right. With apparently very fucked up cutscenes. I'm gonna. That's all. I wish. What else do I have?
Well, why don't you use your pistol?
Fuck me.
Shoot him in the face. That always works.
Great,
Aw.
perfect. I love it. This is.
Thanks.
I'm glad that happened. Oh my god. All right. Well.
Let's do this.
Hey, are we just gonna skip the fact that An just slapped Ryuji awake?
I mean, it works.
We should check its
Yeah.
affinity.
Yeah. I mean. Yeah, you can't. You don't even have a physical skill. So we're just gonna burn the dude.
Burn!
Can somebody end up with multiple status elements?
No, it's the Pokemon rules that
Okay.
one status ailment takes the slot and nothing can replace it.
All right.
Persona.
You.
Tell him.
Okay, maybe. No. Okay, yeah, we're just gonna headbutt.
Headbutt.
I'm okay on health right now. That
That's a
do
very
lot.
that's a very Ryuji move.
Yo,
Yo, what is? Who does this man think he is?
fine. It's time for my last trump card.
I wouldn't use
I thought
that.
we weren't gonna get political here.
Yeah, I was like, he got arrested. He can't do a lot for you right now.
I'm gonna make
Nope.
it rain and party down. You dig?
No, I don't. This is like the other night. Okay, all right. I wish I could remember all of the words that happened. There
You mean like a memory?
There were,
Jen? Are you talking about a memory?
No, you will understand what I mean in a second. There were a couple people over here, including E, and E was responsible for the most psychic damage I sustained. Where a bunch of people just started using the best way I can describe it is using words for all the young kids. They just said a bunch of stuff that I was like, I'm old. I didn't understand a word you just said. Riz was one of them. I don't remember what the rest of them were, but they just started saying whatever apparently the new slang is of the youngins. And that feels like this feels like he's older than me experiencing that. This sounds like a how do you do fellow kids moment that I had when he started talking about Riz and Scott. What was it? Is Jeff, if you're listening, you knew what all the things were that got said. What were all the crazy terms that I was just like, I don't know what's happening and I hate it.
Where is Jeff learning all these terms?
I don't know. That was the thing, is that he was like, yeah, how are you confused by this? And I was like, how are you not confused by this? What have you been doing?
You know, I don't want to accuse Jeff of just pretending like he knew just to mess with your head, but that sounds like exactly what's happening.
No, because he turned around like, here's the thing, is I would think that might have been the case if it weren't for the fact that he and E started going back and forth, like having a conversation about it. And I say this with love, you know, E would not pick up that that's what he was doing to just fuck with me. She would have been like, wait, what? If he had not done this correctly.
That's uncalled for, but you're not wrong.
Oh my god.
I'm so my cousins.
Oh, no. Oh, stop. Oh, stop. Please stop. Oh. No. Shit. Shit. Bad. Bad. Oh, okay. That's fine. As long as it's not me. Okay. Oh, we gotta get your other guy. Yeah, no, I got it. Shit. Okay, there we go. Yeah, do that one.
Sorry.
Full heals.
Perfect. Beautiful. I love it. All right, we need y'all to get sleepies again. Did you have a sleepy? You didn't have a sleepy. I hate to waste your turn right now.
Ready, Joker.
But if they're not asleep, nothing. Oh, Joker is almost out of soda pop. Okay.
Awaiting orders.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
You hate when you run out of soda pop.
We'll give you the sleepy. You have an ability sleepy.
Night night.
And you are gonna... How much? You're gonna get... I need soda pop on me. So... That's
Give me my cue, Joker.
excessive. I think I gotta use the excessive one.
Right, you got 6 of them, and you're flush with cash.
Okay.
Alright. I
like
feel
how-
like that's a warning. I feel like him rubbing his hands together is a warning something's about to happen, but I also feel like I just need to go hard on this.
I like how the SP meter is basically a way of saying, like, who was the MVP in this battle? Who did the most stuff?
Sunchoco wants us to hydrate.
This is your performance evaluation. Joker, you used all of your SP. Good job. Ryuji, I'm very disappointed in you.
I'm gonna try first damage on this fucker.
You're mine.
Alright!
Take this.
No. I don't... Oh, God.
It missed you.
That's good.
It missed the most... Oh.
What?
I ran out of cash.
Incredible. Ah! Beautiful!
Hey, where'd everyone go? I'm just a little short of
Flash, I'm not done yet! What are you doing?
Kids, remember, this is why you can't buy
I guess
friends.
relationships built on money don't mean anything once the wealth dries up.
shit. I screwed up.
Are you gonna jump back into Piggy?
You're out of options here. Why won't you accept your fate already?
Come.
I'm just gonna...
Go down.
I cast a curse on you. Ooh. Oh, is Gwen gonna get the killing blow?
God, yes. Ah! Fly Brian, thank you so much! Thank you so much for the 5 months. I super appreciate it.
What's my next move?
This is probably excessive for how much HP you have left, but beautiful.
You did it.
Yes.
Gwen got the killing blow. How perfect.
Money. And oh, I know.
Thank you, Flash. If there's a third phase, I'm gonna fucking riot.
Oh no, I'm sure it's fine.
Fuck yeah. Oh, look at all of that. Gwen is still
Way
the
to
highest
go.
level.
Good job. Good job. Yep, Gwen is on top. Wait, no, I said that wrong. Gwen is superior to everyone in level, which is correct, and the cat is the lowest.
We gotta, for the first thing you said, we gotta ask Ashley.
Ashley,
Nope, don't put the words together.
I leveled
So,
up.
what I'm seeing here, if we're going to draw any analogies to Breach, is that Sergius is going to polymorph into a fly.
A new
is what I'm learning, right?
Fucking Sergius. Oh, I have to actually like pay attention now. Heavy physical damage to one foe. Great. Okay. So that's light to one. That's medium with chance to forget. What am I? This one doesn't have an extra thing. Light to a bunch. Light damage. What chance to forget? I'll probably just get rid of lunge.
Yeah, that's a good call.
That feels correct.
I never understood, and this is me being serious, and if anyone in chat actually knows the answer to this, I never understood the benefit of using a light physical skill that costs HP when it does the same amount of damage, if not less than your basic attack, which is also physical. I've never understood the purpose of having a light physical attack as a skill.
Medium to one ally, so probably get rid of that.
Yeah, it's an upgrade for Dia.
Yeah.
Because it has a Rama at the end of it. It's fancy because it's a Rama.
Oh my god.
This next time.
Okay, good. I don't have to make a choice.
My persona has gained new power.
My persona learned a new skill.
Energy shower? What the fuck is that? Cool. God, my motorcycle's weird. Alright, anyways. Cutscenes! Oh,
Look, he still had money. He's fine.
it's my piano.
I'm not gonna let anyone have it. This is my money.
You stole it all from innocent people.
Fine. I'll call off the debt.
Fine? You're still sounding pretty condescending.
You're right. I'm a poor, ugly idiot. How am I supposed to live a normal life like this? It's all because of our society. Weak people can't lead a happy life, no matter what they do. I'm a victim too, you know. Yeah, none of this is my fault.
The more you talk, the more pathetic you sound.
I just wanted a place where I could belong. You get that, don't you?
Bullshit! All you did was surround yourself with people you could use, solely for some easy money.
And you think
Kyoko,
you're the
you
only
tell
one
him.
who's got to deal with being labeled? Me and all these other guys, we're all fighting against that.
But don't worry. You'll finally have a place you belong. Somewhere you can make amends. For the rest of your life.
Hell.
We're gonna do something about that distorted heart of yours. Free of charge.
I'm glad you understand. Now hurry up and return to the real Kaneshiro.
Seriously? You guys don't have any tact. Especially with that incredible power. These palaces could net you loads of cash. You could do whatever you wanted to people's hearts.
We're not like you.
Where do you find meaning in that naive sense of justice? You know, there's already someone out there taking full advantage of what palaces have to offer.
What?
I'll let you in on a little something. There's a criminal using other people's palaces to accomplish whatever they damn well please. They don't care about consequences, psychotic breakdowns, mental shutdowns. Anything goes.
Is that the same person Madarame's shadow spoke of?
Spill it! Who are you talking about?
Don't even bother. You are nothing compared to them. Better be careful. A chance encounter with them could prove fatal.
We can think about that later. Grab the treasure. There's no time.
In that case, we should take that large one. Wait, what?
Oh my god, fucking stop.
Treasure.
What's gotten into him?
This is so cool! Wowee! Being a human is great! It's shiny, shiny gold!
Huh? Let go of me!
Okay, well, you're a bus now, so it's fine.
Enough already.
It's okay to
Let's
throw a
get it in,
bus.
everyone. Hurry.
Okay, all set.
Fine. Wait, there's no road.
Yeah, we're in a floating fucking city thing. What did you think was gonna happen?
With all those heavy bars of gold behind you, I'm sure you know how heavy an actual bar of gold is.
Oh yeah, that was the other thought I had. I was like, what is the suspension like on this cat bus? What did everyone else
Turns out-
just witness?
Yeah, just a bunch of high school kids just appearing out of nowhere, you know.
Like, did we fall from the sky, or did we just do the thing of like when you wake up from a dream where you're falling and feel like you hit the bed, and like that's just...
Oh, that's the worst. Why would you put that in my head right before I go to sleep?
Sorry, not sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, I think I cracked my ass.
Good news, there was already a crack there.
On, are you alright? Is yours cracked as well?
Mercer.
Easy, Matt Mercer.
Of course not.
Isn't it supposed to be?
Thank you. Now I'm actually a little upset. Fuck.
You're Gwen the show.
Yeah, we are the same person. I don't feel like Gwen would have said that, but there's certainly something happening here.
That's not what I mean. More importantly, it's dangerous for us to just charge out like that.
It's also dangerous for you to just like yell about it in front of a bunch of people. Maybe.
How can I blame Ryuji for this?
Everyone's staring at us.
Yeah, because you're just screaming about your cracked asses. Shut up and go somewhere else.
Thank goodness nobody was hurt.
I wouldn't say
Oopsies.
that briefcase.
It appears to have been the cause of Morgana's demise.
Rip cat.
That's not what I meant. Isn't that Kaneshiro?
Stop! Oh my fucking god, Ryuji.
You mean his treasure?
Ah, Mercer!
Hey, the light's red.
I like the implication that if it was green, it was just like, that's a Morgana problem.
Yeah. Well, it's still a
How
Morgana
about
problem,
karaoke?
just laying there.
Oh yeah, take it to karaoke. That's a good
We'd
fucking
have
idea.
security cameras to worry about there.
Oh, I got the perfect place.
Are you about to suggest my fucking cafe?
That's right.
I was just in the mood.
No!
Hey, boss. Hey,
And we need to fix
coffee's on
Morgana
us.
up.
Here's a briefcase full of money.
Somebody be smart enough to like hide it, cover it with something. If we walk in and not Dojima sees us walking in with a golden briefcase, it's gonna be a fucking problem.
So warm.
Okay, could we
This
skip
place
that
is
part?
oddly calming. Have you learned anything new?
It's sealed by a rotary lock. We'll need the combination to open it.
Ow!
A rotary lock, huh?
I cast knock. Is that a spell that Gwen knows?
No.
Of course not.
I knew it.
How did you
Well,
get that?
Well, at least Persona Gwen knows knock.
I simply memorized the combination. I saw him open and close it so many times after all.
What? When did you see him open and close it?
I think when she got kidnapped.
She was kidnapped for like 20 minutes.
And just like Gwen, she's very smart and has perfect recall of events.
Jesus.
Oh, that burns. Hey, hurry up and open it.
How much is this?
It's not real money.
I believe one stack is 1 million yen.
1, 2, 3. There's 30 of them in here.
30 million yen. Even after splitting it, we still each get 5 million.
No, it's not real.
Holy shit. It's gonna be deluxe pork soup combo for me from here on out.
You have to think bigger than that.
No, you're the responsible and you need to remind them it's not real.
Not to bring down the excited mood.
Thank you,
But
Mercer.
does this money look real to you?
God.
What? Children's bank.
Oh, that's awful.
Oh, for real?
We know the treasures aren't real. We know that. That's been established repeatedly. Repeatedly!
I guess this represents how everything he did was an act to make himself seem tough.
And now we can play Monopoly with Monopoly money. Whee!
Well, hey, at least it feels like we totes busted this case, right?
What do you mean? Is busting a case good or bad?
Both.
To think the reward for the Phantom Thieves is feeling they totes busted the case. How funny.
Hold on a second. Even though the contents were nothing more than trash, the case itself is quite nice.
All right then, let's sell it. Glad we got that sorted.
By the way, Morgana, have any of your memories returned?
Wow, way to be a downer.
No, not at all.
Come on. Did that hit to your head make you forget even more?
It's easy for you to talk. You're not the one who lost your memories.
You have amnesia?
Something like that. He does remember searching for treasures, though.
I hope your memories return soon then. So, what happens next?
I have an insane thought.
Uh-huh.
Morgana's,
hear it.
Morgana's like, I used to be human, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, bullshit. I still don't know if I feel like that's actually bullshit or whatever. Or if we're gonna pull a Teddy. I yelled about forever ago, and then earlier in today's stream about the boy detective understanding Morgana when they were talking in the hallway. It says about pancakes, and I was like, that's suspicious because as far as I could tell, only people who've been in the metaverse can understand when Morgana talks. I wonder if Morgana, in some way, shape, or form, like, they, like, knew each other, worked together. Is that his cat? I feel like that would just be the insane thing. That would be the insane thing. If they were somehow connected in the memory loss times. That would be a whole thing. That's my insane thought. This game's gonna progress. And Angus MacDonald is gonna go, oh my god, my cat! Or whatever, and then I'm gonna punch myself in the face.
All right, I'm gonna write this down on my post-it note of Jen's red string ideas.
There we go.
And I'm gonna put it here next to my talking notes, and I'm just gonna keep it here throughout the entirety of the streams, and we'll review it at the end.
Perfect.
First, we wait for Kaneshiro to have his change of heart.
Oh, it's gonna be big this time. People are gonna make a huge deal out of it for sure.
Oh,
Hey, you know what
hold.
Kaneshiro said at the end there? About that criminal using the metaverse?
What?
okay. So Liz just said, did you just call Robbie Damon Angus MacDonald? What I just remembered, and I forgot to ask you this, have you watched the Critical Role Tears of the Kingdom one-shot?
No.
Okay. You should.
Yeah, it's on my list. I've been busy.
I know you've been busy. Robbie Damon, he killed it. He just absolutely killed it. And Emily is in there as well, and she did a very wonderful job as well.
Yes, I was bothered by that as well.
No point mulling over it now. Let's wait and see how Kaneshiro's change of heart goes first. We should probably just lay low for a while.
I never thought I'd hear those words coming from you.
Oh, fuck.
About my request. How long is it going to take? This incident happened at the school you're supposed to be presiding over.
Excuse me, sir? We need to speak with you at once regarding the fishing organization operating out of Shibuya.
Fine. I hope you remember who gave you that position to begin with. our other operative gave us a list of candidates without delay. How different from a certain someone. Yes, of course. Please continue your investigation.
It's been like 20 minutes.
We did it! Yay! Jen, I'm proud of you. You beat the boss. You did very well. You didn't lose your composure. You're a regular, a natural.
I didn't lose my... Were we in the same stream? Were you... What? I remember getting very mad at the pick an item to throw at him situation.
Oh, I mean, I've seen you more mad.
Is that the bar? As long as I don't surpass where I've been the most mad, I kept my composure? Is this what we're establishing?
If the court stenographer would go back into the VOD, you would see I didn't say the most mad. I just said I've seen you more mad, which is technically true. And I didn't say I'm setting the bar at the most mad you've ever been. So the court stenographer will find that I did not perjure myself.
Okay, the court stenographer has put a mark in this and is going to actually go look.
Okay, go for it. Your Kyoko's showing.
You're the one who said court stenographer. You started it.
That's fair. That's fair, you know.
All we need to do now is let the results come rolling in. We did great today, though. Public opinion of us should skyrocket after this.
Oh, it's gonna tank just because you said that. Okay, I'm gonna check my plant before I save.
Nice.
Yeah, all right.
Multi-plant.
I'll just add this.
Good job. So we have cleared 3 palaces in 76 hours.
That's too many hours. I'm getting Tears of the Kingdom vibes on it. God. All right, but we're gonna be done because remember, everybody, how I said we were gonna end early today, and it's definitely fucking normal end time now. Hot damn. I need to go to bed so desperately. So we're done now. We finished the 3rd one. And I don't know how many are actually in here, and I don't want to know, but I get the feeling it's more than 5, which means I'm not even halfway through. Yay! So I'm gonna go to sleep. You should all go to sleep. Everybody drink water and go to bed. Take care of yourselves.
Have a great vegetable.
Have a great vegetable.